Nice cock.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is the second podcast I recorded today. So this is take 2. Literally, what time is it? It's been 50 minutes since I recorded the last podcast.
I have been here for 24 hours.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you've been here for 24 hours. So yeah, Josh was here with the last podcast.
Huge.
Dude, the fucking battery, the charger one.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, there's a little button.
It charges that hoe.
Yeah, that shit's
It's
great.
fucking goated.
That shit's awesome.
No
shit's
bullshit.
perfect.
No bullshit.
Apple should come out with that. Some
Apple
shit like
does
that.
have it, but they're like for fucking
They're
200
so
bills. I got that for 50. I was like, bro, I'm gonna
Dude.
snag
Did you
that
see
shit.
Apple selling
Okay.
headphones for $550?
Oh,
Okay.
the fucking AirPod Max or some
Here's the
shit.
problem
So
with that.
stupid.
Here's
They
the
look
problem with
weird.
that. Here's the problem with that. Is that we all know Apple uses slavery. Everybody knows this. This is like a known fact now that they use slavery to get metal from their phones.
For sure.
They use slaves, and you still have to pay $1,000 fucking dollars for a phone.
That's the worst part of it.
I want, like,
Yeah.
how great are you? You're still using fucking slaves and still making me pay $1,000. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I wrote this down in my comic notebook for a joke because I think it would go great with the skit. Why did you say that like that? Like you didn't say it 50 times in the last podcast, motherfucker.
I'm trying to be Christian.
That's
He's Christian.
like, huh? What?
No, what he just said. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you said who's Christian?
No.
He was
No.
supposed to be here though.
Apple, Nike. There's so many things. Even Tesla. Tesla like tried to take over a country, like by like supporting a dude, like a wicked fascist dictator or some shit.
They did?
Yeah. He like funded a dude's campaign. It was something crazy like
Can
that.
I be
Why?
honest? Can
Why
I
would
be
he have
honest?
done
I
that?
did not like Russia until I met Elior.
What?
I didn't like Russia.
It's scary.
Russia is just,
Dude, I was
bro,
watching a
you just see
documentary.
fucked up shit in Russia.
It's
There's
scary. I was
real
watching a
fucked up
documentary
shit.
about a dude who had to like flee the country because it was something like he was helping someone dope in sports. And it was
Yeah.
crazy about him having to like isolate
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
And he's
well,
still
Russia
in
doesn't-
America isolating. Like he can't go anywhere. He can't travel.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, Russia doesn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Which we're learning about is that they always dope. That's one of the big things about the Olympics is that they just dope people and shit like that.
They don't get to fly their flag in the next two.
Yeah.
Just because.
Because they've been doing it for decades. Decades they've been doing it. And they bypassed the P test like with a bunch of fucked up ways,
don't give
like
a shit
tubes
either.
and stuff.
They don't care.
They don't give a fuck. That's one of the
It's
problems, is
bizarre.
that they literally do not give a fuck. What else you gotta talk about? Sam, I haven't seen you in a while. It's good
No.
to see you.
It's been a while.
I haven't seen you in
Yeah.
a while either, Sam.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, it's good. We all get to
It's-
catch up.
yeah.
One of the things I kind of like about the podcast
sure.
that we're all together.
You just have people over and then record a
We
podcast.
record a podcast.
It's like a routine.
It is. Well, it's not. It's like work, not really, but kind of.
Yeah.
Because number one thing about this is that you have to plan these.
Yeah.
Like these aren't like I seen Dominic with the Lost Lighter like just try and have a hangout and then like, hey, let's do a podcast, and everybody's like, no. Like no. You have to reach out to people, say, hey, we are recording. Let's do this. And then you have to have that thought in mind. And maybe for the first 40 minutes, you kind of dick around. You fix some shit with the podcast because there's always, like, some problems with things that you have to get caught up on. Speaking of which, let's make sure that Josh's thing is never unplugged. It's not right now, but just let's make sure because we've noticed that's a problem now. Abby had a real bad problem with the
Was
podcast.
hers unplugged?
Dude,
last
hers
time,
unplugged
or-
like 3 times. I don't know
Really?
what the fuck she was doing. I think she was like fucking the cord or something.
She was definitely
It's
moving
crazy.
a lot,
Yeah,
but
you
mine's
should
plugged
indicate
in.
Yeah.
Mine's
probably.
plugged in. I know it's plugged in. It has a red dot up on the top.
Right,
So.
right, that's how.
I'm not
Except the red
autistic,
dot.
mate.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
I'm not autistic.
You want a Sprite cranberry?
What? That was a slick transition right there. From autism to Sprite cranberry.
British people are so fucking weird.
You know what I want to do? I want to do the banana
I
and Sprite
talked
challenge.
so many good things about Bridge. You have friends in Bridge. You got me. You got Kenny's in Bridge.
And what?
Bridge?
Bridge.
I'm in Britain. Like British, not bridge people. British people.
Fucking dumb fuck. I love you, kid. I love you.
Why would I say that? Why would I go? I hate people in
Bridge. I was like, what the fuck? Where did that come from?
Josh's accent.
Hello.
But it's so weird. There's people that live in Britain.
Yeah, that's like
Gross.
Dude,
real
people
thing.
living in the Antarctica, bruv. What the fuck?
That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. That's
Dude,
fake. That's
I will
fake
pull
news.
up. I will
Fake
pull
news.
up right now. A kid playing Fortnite in the Antarctica, bro.
What?
What?
Right, I'll
No
pull
way.
it up right
You're
now
lying.
on my phone. I can show both of you.
I
I can show both of you right now on Snap Maps. Somebody playing Fortnite in Antarctica, bro. Sam, come over here.
What?
Sam, come over here. I'll show you.
It's probably fake.
No, bro, come here. Look.
I spelled Fortnite wrong, I think. And dude, how the fuck
Antarctica,
do you
right
spell
over here.
Antarctica?
What is that?
Oh wait, what?
Dude, just trying to.
Is he
Fake
playing
that.
COD, bro?
I think that's fake. People can like fake their.
Mans is playing Fortnite in Antarctica, bro. Can we get it? Can we get a?
There's
what is
no
that?
images. There's no images on this.
It's fake.
Go on YouTube.
Ice.
Go
Snow,
on YouTube.
and trouble internet. What it's like to play
Terrible.
PC and Antarctica. Yeah, dude, I can't imagine. Ice, snow, terrible internet. What it's like to play PC games in Antarctica. You'll probably need gloves. With temperatures below -60, blizzards raging, blah blah blah. Antarctica is one of the least inhabitable places on Earth. Yet, despite the hospitality, coldest continent. What? This is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. I don't care about all this.
No, wait, that's
Dude, there's always like some like 2 paragraphs of your question that is just like all background that you don't give a fuck about.
Dude, it's always more than that. It's like at the end of the
Article.
and it gives you the entire history of whatever you're reading about. hate it.
Roughly 2,000 miles. Like, I don't care where he lives in Antarctica. What's it like? Having arrived, tracking people. Dude, this is terrible.
Wait, people actually live in Antarctica?
I guess.
I thought that wasn't a thing.
I think that's fake news. I think
Fake
I'm
news.
going to say Donald Trump on that one. But look at him. He's a gamer. That's not a gamer.
Gamer.
Oh, wait.
Gamer girl.
We need to show people what we're looking at. I forgot that we can do that.
You can do that? Oh,
we can
that's
do
sick.
that now, yeah.
Chris, I have a question.
Like this is all bullshit. Look at all this. Look at all these articles that literally just don't answer our questions. I'm done with this. This fucking article is terrible. I can't find it.
What is that?
What is what? Capitol Hill?
Autonomous.
Autonomous Zone. This is the Seattle thing. I actually
Chaz.
wanted.
Chaz. That's the shit.
Chaz. Yes. I wanted to show people a clip of that. I'm gonna try and find it right now.
I've seen it before.
If I can't find it in about 30 seconds, here it is.
Lick my
That's
balls.
crazy.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Hold on. I'm actually just not gonna show people how I search things or how I spell things because that's just so embarrassing.
Sounds sus, bro.
It's so
Chaz, what are you
embarrassing.
trying
You
to
sound
spell?
sus.
It will just take a
Irony?
while, and people will make fun of me. Kenny made fun of me. I get very personal about it. I'm joking. It's
Daddy,
hilarious,
show.
but I think for the efficiency of the podcast, I shouldn't. Right? I don't know though.
Sam.
Irony in the chop zone.
Yo,
Oh,
Sam.
here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Do you think
I got it.
you can put me back on with Shaw's, bro?
Probably not.
What do you mean probably
I
not?
don't think they're rehired.
Bro, I know Melissa would fuck with me if I was like, bro.
Melissa would.
I think
Dude,
he's
Chris-
got a
alright,
shot.
Chris.
He's got a shot.
You can
But you
try.
got to call. You got to
know,
call.
You know Oni doesn't, but I worked there for a fucking
I can't
year.
do anything.
I worked there for a year.
You definitely have some say in there, bro.
Sam, you
But I
can
think I
definitely
can.
be like, Oni was telling him what to do, and Oni doesn't give a fuck. Oni doesn't care.
I don't know.
Okay, but
For real.
You could. You gotta call though. You gotta do the work, man. You
When's
gotta call
Melissa in? When's Melissa in on?
Yeah, you have to
on
know
days?
that. You have to know that.
I
I could
think
probably.
every day except Sunday.
She's there every
Okay,
day except Sunday.
okay.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. So I want to show this video to a bunch of people because I think it's
Here it
hilarious.
is. This is just another wall of our art, our
Fuck,
expression of our
12.
feelings.
BLM, so beautiful. ACAB, fucked off. No cops, and he gets robbed. He gets robbed right there. Look at it. Fuck 12.
Dude.
Fuck 12. Fuck 12. No cops.
What the
Fuck 12. No cops. Get robbed.
That was-
Who are you gonna call? Who are you gonna call? Who are you gonna call? Who are you gonna call?
It's just a black screen for it's just a black screen for the rest of the fucking thing.
Yeah, he got robbed while recording.
What? That's
Fuck
an
12.
L, bro.
That whole
12.
Chaz thing was crazy.
It was so crazy.
He just
2
boot
months.
ganged
It was
his
supposed
shit.
to be like
Month
a
and a
left
half.
sanctuary or something, but there was tons of guns and shit.
There's so many
It
guns.
was crazy.
There were so many like
Shootings.
increase of crime. I think it was like 130% increase in crime. It was crazy amounts of numbers.
That's insane.
Yeah, no,
I don't
it
know
was
how that
insane
even
amounts.
happens.
I
How do you let a whole block get like?
13 blocks
How do you get 13 blocks just?
gone, destroyed.
13 blocks.
Look at it. I mean, look, we'll show in the video again.
Look up a picture of Chaz. Like the whole.
Excuse me.
Well, I mean, look here. Look at this. Look at the graffiti. Just
Wait,
all
I don't get it. I don't
all
get it.
over the
Did
place.
someone just boot gang his shit? Like they didn't just steal his camera?
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah, replay that shit. Replay that shit for me.
Replay that
Replay
shit?
that shit for me.
Is that like one of the cops in the
This is
thing,
just another
or like the
wall
Chaz
of
people?
Our art, our
Chaz people.
I don't
expression
know.
of our feelings.
Expression. Fuck 12.
Defund.
No
defund the
cops.
SPD.
Gets robbed. It's genius.
It was him.
It's so beautiful.
Wait,
It's
so,
so
like
beautiful.
who took it though? Like
Chop and Chaz.
Seattle, Charlotte's Cop, Chaz, a neighborhood. Like it's crazy. You have people. Just look at the videos here. We'll turn off. I forgot that we can just turn off the video ads, so we don't need to do that. But look at this.
Jeez.
So they'll let people in.
Geopolitical.
How did they get
More about that.
the block back? Do you know?
I think eventually people gave up, kinda.
We're not receiving from the United States. We're not claiming to be separate.
That's exactly what you did, though.
No one's leaving power, then who can actually control
Where is it?
ID, like, people like-
Look at this.
You see people with,
Look at all
radio
this.
sound, like, behind me, there's guys with the radio, that
Did they go in?
Feel safe where they can be in community.
And look at this. It's COVID. Like in the midst of COVID, look at how many people there are. Look at this. No mask, no mask, no mask.
That was like.
It's all Trumpies
That
though.
was like
But
the-
this is the pure leftists, and they're not wearing.
This.
A lot of people don't trust the police.
I mean, some are wearing masks, but some are not.
But this is in like the midst of COVID, when they were telling everybody to stay home. Nobody
Oh
leave their
yeah,
house.
I remember that.
And this is what
that
it
was- We
is.
didn't even know about a vaccine yet.
No, the vaccine was not even in sight. Look at how many fucking people they are.
And even if they were wearing masks, they're all like next to each other.
Look at this.
Crazy.
13 blocks, just like this.
Dude, those look like.
They didn't care.
Those look like Hoovervilles.
It's so
Hoovervilles.
crazy. And also, I think that they are trying to like
Why the fuck
provide
do you
a
have a
different
mask on, bro?
I think they're providing like a different perspective of like, look at how good this is. But like even this is terrible. I think this garden got robbed. I think that like, look at this. They're saying how good it
They
is.
were just
I'm pretty
sleeping
sure
out
that
there?
they got
What the
robbed.
fuck?
I'm pretty sure this whole place just went up. It's so crazy. So many shootings came here. So many violence came
Is
here.
that a black
Dude,
Trumpy?
who the fuck made this video? The crew.
No
Wi-
one makes sick
Oh my
videos like
God.
that. Vice. Vice, a dude snuck into North Korea.
Vice used to.
Some of the Vice
Um,
stuff is so cool.
Yeah, some of it is.
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul is not Vice.
You gotta move it down.
Yeah, I
There you
did.
go.
There we go. But it's so crazy, and like that's my biggest like example of when people are like, dude, like the Trumpies, the rioters, like that would have been
There's-
so crazy because like if it was
Everyone
BLM.
rioted.
Like
Everyone
look at
rioted.
the you have to see like on the video, like it's all BLM, it's all leftist stuff.
Everyone rioted.
I
No,
didn't.
everyone did. We're
I
all-
didn't.
The biggest
As
thing,
in
though,
everyone rioted, as in like each part of movements had their bad.
exactly.
parts.
The biggest thing was that the right was leaning on that. That was the biggest irony of all this, and that was the funniest part of all this. And that is the thing that jokes will come from
Dude,
for decades.
The Tommy Lord like tweet where she was like, "Look how Trumpers react when they lose an election.
Yep.
They'll accept it. There won't be any riots like the leftists."
And then there was.
Boy.
The stupidest thing about the
Boy.
whole Capitol thing was that they interrupted them, like challenging the certification when they like stopped any proceedings. Tom, not Tom.
Was that what they were doing?
Ted Cruz was speaking to contest the Arizona certification.
Search it
Are
up,
you-
search
are
it up,
you-
search
are
it
you
up, search it up,
100%
search
on
it up,
this
search
shit?
it up, search it up, search it up,
That's
search it up,
the.
search
What
it
do I,
up.
how do I look this up?
I don't know, but search it up.
It was on.
100%.
I could send you the podcast thing. The daily I recommended
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
They literally had a video of Ted Cruz speaking, and then it got interrupted by the like police or whatever it was that updated them on
Who was it, Joe?
Ted Cruz speaking Spanish.
Speaking got interrupted by Trump supporters.
By I do the riot.
Oh, by the riot. I want to make sure, because if that is, that's like just the funniest thing ever.
I could find the podcast.
Okay.
I don't,
Ted Cruz has got to go
oh
protest.
no, that's something different. That's people were trying to get him to resign because he still contested the election.
What the fuck?
Let me find it. I could.
Ted Cruz backlash for his role in Capitol violence. How did he spread violence?
It's because he enabled it.
Oh. But, like, so if you think the election's fraudulent now, so if you think that the election had voter fraud, are you automatically a fucking, you automatically incented the riots? Is that what they're doing now? Like,
Okay.
if you genuinely think that the place had voter fraud, right? Does that mean you incented the riots now? Is that what they're saying?
Incited? I don't know.
Because that's
Well,
fucking stupid.
The thing that's weird to me is Trump definitely caused the shit that happened. Like, there's no.
You think?
Yeah, the way you riled up his son, Donald Trump Jr., said, "This isn't the Republican Party. This is Donald Trump's Republican Party." Rudy Giuliani said, "Fight like hell." No, sorry. His other son, Eric Trump, said, "Fight like hell." Rudy Giuliani said, "Trial by combat."
See, why isn't this being talked about?
It has been. If you look at left-leaning things,
That's
that talk all about
sus.
Left-leaning
That's
things
really
won't talk
sus.
about it.
it, I'm pretty sure they will.
They
But
don't.
I
They
could
don't.
show you
Dude,
you could definitely
the
find the
sto-
speeches of them saying it.
Right.
It's not like a hidden thing.
Yeah, but like the stories, like the people that post on their stories, they're only talking about
Well,
what
because
Trump did.
people like that.
But
don't
like they're
look
not
at-
talking
That's
about.
like the thing, like with the impeachment. No, everyone focuses on Trump. The thing that Trump did to get out of the impeachment was basically saying he was acting as an executive. He's exempt from the thing. He doesn't deny the Ukraine shit. But he says the way the law works, he can't get impeached, like actually tried for it.
Okay.
The difference was Rudy Giuliani was also involved with that, but Rudy Giuliani had any like higher power, so he's going to get tried for that,
Okay.
and he can't get out of it.
Huh.
That's how they're talking about how Trump was going to give a preemptive pardon.
Yeah.
That's what it was on Rudy Giuliani for the shit in Ukraine,
Okay.
which is crazy. I don't think the impeachment now is smart.
No, that's
I
a
think-
waste of time.
I think you can't.
Well, they're doing it.
Even if he
They're
didn't
doing
say
it-
the riot, which I do think he did.
Right.
He definitely caused that shit. But there were people, you can find Twitter feeds, obviously they removed them, but they're like talking about how big their trunk is to see if their gun case could fit in the trunk. There was the Daily investigated, and they could find threads of that, planning for people to go to the Capitol and storm the Capitol. So you can't prove that Trump incited it when there was people planning to do it.
Okay.
Which is likely going to be his defense. Which is, in some ways, right. But if you can see interviews where people are like, "Oh, why are you here?" And it's like Donald Trump.
So wait, hold on. First of all, I want to fact check everything right now. So you said that his sons.
Look up Eric Trump fight like hell.
And just to be clear, we watched the Donald Trump speech on with Kenny. Donald Trump did not say anything at all about his sons. If he did not say anything about his sons in that speech, and this is true, this is crazy. This is insane.
Look that up.
It might have been Trump that said it.
I'm gonna see evidence real quick. I do believe you.
In what context did he say that in?
It was at the rally before the Capitol. I can find it.
Oh, Sam definitely found it on his phone.
This is the one he said a week before where he said fight like hell.
Oh, it's right there. He has it right there.
That's Rudy Giuliani say trial by combat. It's on me.
People. So.
Hold on.
Should we like skip to Trump's part?
No.
Not honest people. So, over the next 10 days,
I may have
we
been
get
wrong.
to see the machines that are crooked, the ballots that are fraudulent, and if we're wrong, we will be made fools of. But if we're right, a lot of them will go to jail. So, let's have trial by combat. All of us here today do not want to see our election victory stolen by emboldened radical left Democrats, which is what they're doing.
Okay. Well, this is the Washington Post. That I wanted to see the rest of his speech.
Yeah,
Why did that cut out? That cut out right as he said the trial combat. That could be really misinterpreted.
Go to YouTube and find just like Rudy Giuliani January.
Yeah, that's like a shorter version.
Yeah, that was a shorter version. I don't trust that shit. Why are they editing that shit?
Fake news.
Don't fucking edit shit for me. Show me the full fucking speech, bitch. That's such. I fucking hate news networks. What am I looking up?
Rudy Giuliani January 6th speech.
Okay. I can't fucking spell for shit, so I'm gonna. Whatever. Fine. Speech. What, before Capitol?
Rudy
I don't want to talk about it.
January
Don't even.
January 6th.
It's not on. It's not on. You don't have to reveal. I'm going fast here, Sam.
Do you want me to type it? Because I'm not sure if them.
There you go.
Do you want me to type it?
No. Is this it?
It's no.
What is it? You want to type it?
Yeah.
You can type it. I don't care. Get the keyboard. Maybe you can be my Jamie.
Big boy moves.
I got you with this. Can I show your typing? Are you proud of your typing? Okay. Then I will do that. Oh shit. Wait, yeah, don't type for a sec. What the fuck? There we go. I don't know what the fuck happened now.
You gotta move it up.
Yep, I got it, bro. There you go. Oh, Rudy. I thought you said Rudy.
No.
My bad. Rudy Giuliani was in Borat?
Yeah.
Huh? I didn't notice that. I barely watched it. It was like, okay. How did you feel about it? Did you watch Borat too?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah. That was the dude that got caught with him, like, almost touching the reporter.
Which one am I watching?
That's the
here
one
it
that
is.
says the trial by conduct.
Why is it 11
I
seconds?
don't know.
That is such horseshit.
I don't know why it's so hard to find that full speech.
Is this it?
This might be one of them. It was probably Donald Trump Jr., the one that said to fight like hell.
Thank goodness that.
Hello, Patriots!
Fucking hate him.
Who is
the
this?
fuck
Is this
that
Rudy?
guy?
No, that's Donald Trump Jr.
You actually all did something I didn't realize was possible. I'm looking at the crowd here and the tens of thousands, probably 100,000 plus people here. And you did it all without burning down buildings? You did it without ripping down churches?
Yeah.
Impossible. According to the media,
I hate this dude so much.
have a large gathering of peaceful protesters that are going to burn it all down.
He loves his dad. Jesus.
See, guys, we can do it right, but the fact that you are all here on this rather cold January day
This
tells
is-
me all I need to know, and it should be a message to all the Republicans who have not been willing
This is
to
where he says it.
actually fight. The people who did nothing to stop this deal.
What steal?
This gathering should send a message to them. This isn't their Republican Party anymore.
This
This is Donald Trump's Republican Party.
That's fucking scary.
What?
That's scary.
That's retarded.
This is the Republican Party that will put America first.
They wanna, Lisa Cheney?
This is
Uh-huh.
the
She was the highest
Republican
Republican to
Party
vote
that
for
will
impeachment.
fight for the
They're trying to get her to
American
resign.
worker.
You can look that up.
Okay. You're spitting a lot of information at me, Sam. You know so
This
much.
is the Republican Party that's not just gonna roll over and die because the Democrats would like you to. No, we've seen that, guys. We've seen that. We've been our own worst enemy. All you gotta do is look to Georgia where you had Republicans saying, well, I don't like the way the game is played, so let's take our ball.
We don't need some of this. This is a bunch of horse shit. That's like
That sounds like
Fight
that's
for
the
Trump. He
biggest-
started
that's-
that.
That's the
Fight for
problem.
Trump.
That's one of the biggest problems right now is that I don't really think that they're actually going to become Hitler. I
Yeah,
really
no,
don't.
they're
I don't
not,
think
but-
that the American people would allow that to happen. I don't think that they would do that. I don't think most of them want that to happen, even they're cheering. I think that, like, you have to put this in perspective, right? This is COVID.
Yeah.
You fought like a long election and you're sticking around with this guy and you honest to God believe that he won the election and you're really heartbroken by the system that was at play. And you might think, and you've been manipulated by the media, that this election really counts. This is the biggest thing is that no matter what win, like, a president is going to be a president. It's just how it works. Like, Obama set out to not really be a politician. Did you hear about that? Obama came out with a book that was, like, self-critical of himself.
Yeah, it was
about,
very good.
About becoming a politician. I want to read that really badly.
I have
might
it.
get that on audiobook.
I fuck with Obama.
You fuck with Obama? I don't fuck...
I fuck with almost everything about him except foreign policy. That's where
Yeah, but my thing with Snowden is also really fucked.
yeah.
Snowden was also really fucked. And the main thing about his policy was he was supposed to be...
One of his things was supporting whistleblowers, not...
Right, and his presidency is one of the worst. His campaign for whistleblowers is almost literally one of the worst
Yeah.
in, like, American history. And it's really horrible to see. And that was one of the things. What the fuck are you doing, Sam, boy? What the fuck things are you playing with over there, boy?
The microphone stand.
But that was one of the really fucked up things about that is he was just so for whistleblowers. That was one of the main things he campaigned on. And when push came to shove, it was not like that. And one of the things that I was scared of, one of the things I was scared of is that I was going to be a Trump supporter. Is that I was going to be pro-Trump. I was going to be heavily pro-Trump if he pardoned Snowden. If he pardoned Snowden, I literally would have forgiven him for some of the shit he said, and I would have been like, yeah, I am pro-Trump. Like, I gotta be real with you. I am pro-Trump. I'm sorry about that. You gotta look at some of the shit he did. But the biggest thing was pardoning Edward Snowden. But he never did. And it was super disappointing for me that still,
there's nobody...
To me, in my eyes, an American hero like Edward Snowden is hiding in Russia right now.
Yeah.
It's so disappointing. It's so sad. He's alive.
There's no person that's taking super PAC money that's going to pardon Snowden.
No.
Like, Joe Biden won't pardon Snowden. He's got a ton of
Amazon. That's a fucking myth. That's such a dream.
And
plus, especially with the leftists, like, I think the central government likes having these laws where they can just investigate everything. Because if the central government has to investigate everything, and they do investigate everything and everyone, like the Snowden report and like the CIA does, guess what? Guess who's making that technology? The companies are. The companies now are making the programming and artificial software to look into everybody, to go into everybody's privacy, to go into the things that are related to certain words and can track certain things. There are those... They build that technology, and they have access to it. And the reason why they build it is because the central government uses it.
Yeah.
And so you don't think the company uses that either? And Biden and Twitter are so heavily leftist, so heavily Democrat, that
You're right.
the idea that they don't want Edward Snowden, somebody who exposed all this technology, like they're ever gonna have them come back.
I thought it was hilarious that they fucking blocked Trump off like every social media app, dude.
They have the right to, but I don't know.
That's jokes.
Okay, here's my thing.
Imagine being the president and you can't go on your phone.
That's bad. But the thing is, he spreads misinformation. Like, the stuff he says is lies. If it wasn't the president, he would have been banned a long time ago.
Facts.
If you had that type of obviously you have a big platform if you're the president, but like a big platform and you were saying stuff like that, you get banned.
Yeah.
But it's like, where do you have to draw the line? And what do you consider? You would have to consider, like, things like social media, free speech, in order to keep them on.
Well, here's my biggest thing, is that, look, if you are spreading misinformation, and you do get things timed wrong to wrong, you just have to be aware about it. Yeah. Like, if you look at my podcast and you believe everything I say, look, I'm a 17-year-old boy, okay? I don't know shit. I don't know jack shit. I learn shit every single year. Facts. I think I'm a different person.
I do too.
I think I'm a different person from last year. I think I'm a different person from the year before that. And that, for me, is enough to say, like, you don't really know who you fucking are because you're a kid. I think I have, like, the pillars in place now of who I want to be, if that makes sense. Yeah. But, like, along the way, I'm probably going to change. And probably this podcast is going to change. Because me as a person, I'm probably going to evolve, and certain things are going to happen to me that, change me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be put under certain things.
And think of yourself a year ago.
Exactly. I'm a different person.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a different person. Exactly.
I was a different person.
You got to progress.
That's for sure.
But, like, when you get to your 50s, right? You're basically the same person. Like, you might change, like, one thing. Like, I stopped eating cereal in the morning. like I stopped eating Cocoa
But
Puffs in the morning. But like your personality is like pretty much set. Or maybe you change like one thing, so like you're like, oh, I don't get that mad at this anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get that upset at this anymore. So like you can have positive change, but like, what the fuck are you doing, Samo? What the fuck are you doing, boyo? Dude, you're giving everybody fucking seizures right now watching this. That's very rude.
¿Cómo está?
But so what the fuck was I saying?
No clue.
I was talking about seizures with
No,
you.
you're talking about. Oh yeah, progressing as you age.
Oh, progressing as you age. Right. So like you might have like certain changes and like certain things you get better at, but like your foundation as a person, like that's not gonna change.
Yeah.
But like me as a 17-year-old kid who's still in high school, I think there's a lot of benefits to me. Honestly, I do. Right now, like one of the reasons why I started the podcast right now is because I am 17 and I am still finding my foundation. And I want this podcast to be like almost a foundation of that, because I think like it would be just so cool. Like, if I'm doing this when I'm 20,
Bro.
and I'm 25, and I'm 30, and I'm 40, and I'm still doing the podcast, dude, imagine I'm 42, right? And I come back to this exact episode when I'm 42, and I'm like, could you imagine when I'm 42? I never thought I was going to be 42, but I am going to be 42.
You're going to be the next Sunday?
It's going to be so
Sunday
crazy.
here!
It's going to be so crazy, and it's going to be so insane to take that flashback. And also, like, I'm going to have to remember all these. This is all on camera.
Yeah.
Everything I'm saying. The way I think, the way I speak. And
Even Joe's on camera.
what the fuck are you saying? What jokes are you trying to make here, sir?
Joe
no
Mama.
jokes are allowed like
Joe
that.
Mama.
No Joe Mama jokes here.
I'm fucking dead.
Joe Mama.
No,
I
but
shut
like,
Matt up real quick with Joe Mama jokes. When he goes, "Who's Joe? Who's Joe?" and I said Joe Biden.
yeah.
Oh my God.
He hasn't
Dude.
said once.
Oh my God, dude. You know what I miss at Shaw's, Sam? I miss fucking Lauren, dude. I miss pissing off Lauren every fucking day.
I love Lauren.
Also, that was one of the reasons why I think I have the potential to be a really good podcaster right now, is because I work at Shaw's. I am an essential worker during the pandemic.
The funniest shit happened today. Like
I wish I was there.
Really old dude.
I
came
literally,
through my line.
I'm not gonna even like play with you. I have to pee so fucking
Go
badly.
fucking pee.
And
Okay.
like, cause I didn't pee right before we went. I didn't pee last episode.
Go.
In the middle. So, but
You
you
don't
know.
have to explain yourself. Go.
Okay, alrighty then. Oh fuck!
Wait.
Shit's getting fucked up. Oh no.
Did
Oh,
it just?
whatever?
You're gonna
It's
go
fine.
out?
No.
Oh my
You're
God.
good. Go ahead. You're good.
Are we doing shots?
I'm chilling, bro.
What have you been doing?
Huh?
No shots.
I just been chilling, bro. Honestly. What have you been doing? You just been working?
Spent all your shots, buddy.
Maybe. Maybe. No cap. What the fuck you got there, buddy?
I bought
Smells
this
gay.
off of Chris for $45. It's
Alright, Sam. Top 5
it's
artists.
retailing for $100.
Top 5 artists. Raps.
Ah, fuck. Number 5. You go first.
You want me to go first?
Go your 5.
Like, top 5 rappers? Yeah. Obviously, Uzi is number 1 for me.
Like
real
personal
ones
favorite?
know that.
Personal personal favorites.
Personal favorites, top 5.
Alright.
So, Uzi. I'd probably say fucking Juice. Future.
I love Future.
Playboy.
Wait.
And Drake.
Did you
and
like
Drake.
Whole Lot of Red?
The first time I listened to it, I thought it was completely garbage. But the second time I listened to
I
it,
kinda like
it
it
was
now.
mid. And now I've been bumping like 6 songs out of it. Like 6 songs out of the album are good.
Even Vamp Anthem, I started to like.
Yeah, no, it's actually really good. Vamp is so fucking hard in the fucking car. Bass goes crazy.
Oh yeah. It was bad.
That
the
song
first
and
time I listened
that
to it.
song, Sky, I Love You and I Hate You. That song is
I like
gas
my
too.
favorite song is Slayer.
Slater. Hold up.
I like Slayer.
Let me show you my playlist real quick, Sam. I'll show you which ones.
Is that one?
Here, I'm good.
Back.
Chris.
Oh,
I
and
want
Drinking
Chris to
and
answer
Smoking by Uzi and Future.
Chris, who are your top 5 favorite rappers right now?
Drinking and smoking. I just
Not like all
fucking
time, right now.
with you.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 12, Cock.
So, are we like just talking about like people who are still active? Or like, 'cause,
Well,
like
Juice
Jay-Z
WRLD
Nah,
is
but
still
like
active.
top
He
5
said
personal
Juice
rappers.
WRLD.
He's
So,
dead.
Juice WRLD is dead, so no, not active.
But like Jay-Z. Like,
Jay-Z's considered active, right?
yeah, he is. So like, you would consider Jay-Z?
Yeah.
So all
Jay-Z
so all
would be
time-
like
Yeah, all rappers.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Jay-Z would be my number 4.
Okay.
Top
Of all
5.
time, oh shit, it's gonna be so embarrassing.
I'm about to clown yo shit.
Yeah, you. No, you ain't, son. Yo shit,
Son.
boy.
Mm.
But I'm gonna say MF Doom.
Who?
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out of my house, son.
Who?
You don't know
Who
what
the
MF Doom
fuck
is?
that guy, mate? Who the fuck is that
fuck
guy?
you, bitch.
Who the
Fuck you,
fuck
bitch.
is that guy?
Fuck you, bitch.
Who the
The
fuck
most
is that guy,
influential
bro?
rapper. No.
Get the fuck out!
Fuck you, bitch. You motherfucker. No, he's
Nah,
great.
Continue.
The best lyricist of all time. Easily. Best rhymer
Okay.
all time.
He just died.
No one else
I'll try and believe it.
no one else is better at rhyming than MF Doom. There's no one else with better rhymes ever of all time.
Mother Goose.
MF Doom. I'm gonna say Kid Cudi.
Okay. I respect that.
I'm gonna say Kendrick.
Yeah.
3,
He's in my top
Kanye.
10.
2. Who's 1? I know what you're gonna say. Say it.
Eminem. I'm such a white boy. I'm such a white boy.
That's an awfully-
Every time.
that's
Every
an
time. Their
awfully
faces.
hot
You have been
coffee
caught
pot.
lacking.
I've been caught. No. No new Eminem stuff.
Okay.
There's a difference. There is a big difference between new Eminem fans and old head.
You think his
Eminem
new
fans.
shit's ass?
Yeah. Most of it.
Most of
That, what was it?
Not ass, but like not as
Revival.
good.
Revivals. Yeah, it's not as good.
Yeah, that's what I
This-
meant.
Revival.
Eminem's not ass, but
Revival was bad. Like, terrible. It was
Yeah.
so fucking horrible. Kamikaze was actually, like, it was okay. And then I thought Music to Be Murdered By was, like, good. Like, it was, like, okay. Like,
He's
okay.
made 3 albums since coming back. I didn't even notice that.
I know.
think really-
And usually...
Technically 4, because he released a second. Music
Yeah,
to Be
his
Murdered
second comeback was a lot stronger, and he left off with Marshall Mathers 2, which might be considered one of his best albums, but like it's not. He never
By. I remember
came out
Charlie
like that.
showing me Eminem.
Really?
I think it was Charlie. Charlie and Brad.
That's so funny. I remember you showing me Fuck.
That song was hilarious.
Yeah, no, that song's just ridiculous in so many ways.
So that's
It's
number
perfect.
1. My 5.
What is your 5? Yeah.
5.
yeah, go for it, Sam.
I'm trying to think.
But
I
like
need to look at
Biggie,
ours.
Biggie's got to be in my top
Bar-
5. I feel
Biggie's
like,
in
right?
my.
You're
Biggie's
cheating. You're not
Biggie's
supposed
got
to
to
look.
be in my top 5, right?
That's true.
Biggie's
Biggie-
better than
I did it
MF
off at the
Doom.
top of my 5 of my head.
Okay, I gotta replace like
Biggie would
MF
be my
Doom
5.
6, Biggie's 5.
Biggie would be my 5.
Biggie's gotta be my 5.
Kendrick Lamar would be my 4. Kanye 3rd. I'm trying to think of who I do closest.
Kid Cudi's 1.
Kid Cudi's definitely 1, but who would be my 2nd? There's someone I'm forgetting.
Kendrick? Did you say Kendrick already?
Yeah, I said Kendrick is 3.
I get mad at people who talk about Kid Cudi on their stories that aren't you. I get upset
I
at
do
it.
too.
You should. You 100% should. Anybody
No
who
one else is
doesn't.
supposed to listen to
Sexy,
him.
No one else.
nasty.
No one else. I like. I occasionally listen. You know. Occasionally, like Sam listens. There's a difference.
I was in like the top 0.01% of listeners on the Spotify
That's
thing
fucking
for him.
insane.
I could find him.
I wonder what my Joe Rogan will be at the end.
It's probably
Since
number one.
I probably am gonna be number one, right?
You could be.
Somebody
Definitely.
who watches their old ones.
I'm trying to. There's definitely a number 2 that I'm forgetting about.
I don't know. What do you think?
Jay-Z. That's
Jay-Z.
who I was forgetting.
Jay-Z is
So it would
definitely.
be Biggie.
What about 50 Cent?
Biggie.
I'm not a big 50 fan.
I like 50 Cent.
I like
Some of his songs
50,
are
but like I don't know enough of his music to be considered.
I'll bring you
a
to
fan.
the candy shop.
Biggie, Kendrick, Kanye. Who did I say for 3?
Dude. 50
50 was good.
50 was great.
50 was good.
Kanye.
Dude, do you remember that what he did with his wife, bro? Remember
What
that
did he
shit?
do? Did he like?
So like he was getting a divorce, right, with this bitch, and yeah, I got it. You know what? We're talking shit. We're keeping 100 on
Keep it
here.
on it.
100. So he's getting divorced with this bitch, okay? And the lawyers pull up, and he's like, he goes up to like the lawyers, the meeting, and he goes, yeah, no, I have no money. He goes, and they're like, excuse me?
Wait
Mr.
1 sec.
50 Cent? What the fuck are you talking about?
50 Cent.
And he goes, yeah, no, I have no money. He took all of the money out of his bank account.
Did he put it in like a fridge in Africa?
I don't know.
No, that's what Michael's always told me, that he found it in a fridge in
Search
Africa.
it up.
If that's
Look it
Michael
up.
said
Look it
it, so.
Yeah, look it up. But,
But if that's real,
you know, he apparently took out all the money, right, of his bank accounts. And the lawyers were like, what the fuck? Well, you have no money. And he was like, yeah, no, bro, I have no money.
That's
So he
fucking
didn't have to
crazy.
pay like a significant amount of money for his divorce.
Yeah.
And right after he posted like a picture of him like with a new Lamborghini. He bought a
Really?
new Lamborghini, yeah, and he was posting with it with like bands of money and
That's
shit.
fucking crazy.
It was
it's
so
gonna be one of these
crazy.
articles that give us the whole life story.
Of course,
50 Cent.
of course, the whole. So he was grown as a child, and he worked with Jay-Z later. Oh, Mike Tyson was close friend with
He has
him.
an autobiography. It's kind of funny.
I can't
He's rich
remember.
now.
He's so rich.
Tough talk with a fella with a small cock.
Did you see his post about Biden?
I didn't.
It was funny.
Oh, I did see that. That was crazy. Wait, can I see something?
I don't want to scroll through it. It's telling us where all his money
He's
came
getting
from.
old.
He is old.
He's old
No
now. He's like
fucking
pushing
cop.
50 or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
he is.
No, it's crazy. Danny Brown's like 43.
That's so old. I
It's
swear
so
to
weird.
God, he's.
That could be like one of our friends' parents' age.
Paying off all his debt. His lawyers own his money. Marketplace lawsuit and his other lawyers. He sold his mansion.
2.9 million.
Uh,
Oh, he went broke.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, he like faked broke. He went like fake broke
Oh, he
for
did?
this. Yeah, divorce.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what he said, but no mouth to punk. If you die, your debt kick in. Yeah, it's 2019. His
That's-
net worth 30 million.
I swear Michael told me a story about him finding
I don't
50 million
exactly
in a
know,
fridge.
but I'm pretty sure I heard that story somewhere. I think I hold it on flagrancy. I think that's where I heard it
30
on.
mil.
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck.
What's you open?
I opened up
Close it.
What is
the
that?
window.
Pornhub?
Please
Come
tell me
on,
it didn't
Chris.
stop. Oh, thank God it didn't
It
stop. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay.
50
Well
Cent.
done.
Who says 50 Cent's their favorite rapper?
I don't think anyone does. That's facts. That's a great point.
Like, I get,
No one does.
I guess some people like 50 Cent. I mean, who's
Yeah, a
their
couple.
favorite rapper?
I did fuck with 50 Cent.
Yeah, no, I like some of his songs too. But would you say he's your favorite rapper?
No. I was just saying.
Who would?
Don't forget 50 Cent. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you're right. What else do you gotta talk about?
Disrespect
Sex Daddy?
What else do we gotta talk about? A couple things.
What has been on your mind, Sam?
I don't know.
My mind
have you been doing,
is
Sam?
I got
enigma.
schoolwork. That's about it.
They've been ODing with that shit. We could talk about that real quick.
What?
Homework.
Homework?
Kicking everybody's ass.
Oh yeah, facts. How do you think about the homework? You've always been.
I've actually
like,
been doing really good this term.
Of course
I've been
you
doing
are.
really good
You
too
do
with
good
homework.
every
With
single
homework, I've been doing really
like,
good.
Compare good as in like compared to what I was doing.
Really? Oh wow. So you've just been succeeding through this whole thing.
Yeah.
You think you're God or something?
Wow. You're a cool
Look
kid.
at you.
Sam. You're a cool kid.
Sorry.
Look at you wearing your mask. Mask off. Future's gonna get rich when people bump that in 2022. Like actually,
So much.
mask off.
That's
Sam, we could be brothers.
So
actually probably not. It's
Damn, step bro.
half brothers.
What did he say?
what else do we got? We
What
got
is
so they slipped illegal streaming into a felony, and we talked about that a little bit on the podcast recently.
Hasn't it always been a felony? What do you mean by
No.
illegal streaming? Like,
Streaming something illegally.
wasn't that in one of the COVID relief bills or
Yes,
something?
yes, yeah. Recently, it was in the COVID relief that they made it illegal, and they also passed a law apparently that you have to,
You have to like verify with creator or something.
something like that. But you also have to. The CIA has to release everything they know about
The aliens.
aliens, everything in 180 days.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool. So
So,
we'll know everything
I
the
saw-
CIA knows.
I saw a conspiracy that was like they're doing this to release a little bit to make it seem like they only know a certain amount, but they actually know more. They could tell us like what happens when you die, and people wouldn't believe that they told us everything.
Yeah,
There's never not
Yeah.
gonna be conspiracies about
Right.
CIA.
yeah. I don't know.
Imagine being a spy. I was thinking about that. Have you played the Cold War campaign?
Mm-mm.
It's you're
Dude,
spying
I
it.
play.
Have
I've
you
played.
it?
Yeah, I played 5 missions. I haven't finished
Imagine
the whole
being
thing
a
now.
spy.
Dude,
That'd be
TikTok-
so
dude,
cool.
yeah, it would. But on
It'd be so
TikTok,
scary.
dude, did you finish the campaign?
Yeah.
Dude, did you see the ending clip where the dude fucking like betrays the fucking kid, Bell?
Yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be a fucking second part to that?
I don't know.
Because
Sorry.
that shit was like an active ending, and I haven't even finished the campaign yet. I just saw it because I got spoiled.
Imagine being a spy though, like going into Russia and
That'd be
like trying.
so terrifying.
It'd be
kill
so
people.
terrifying, but the adrenaline
I'd kill a lot
would
of
be
people.
so cool.
I'd kill a lot of people.
It's like not a job anyone would want to take.
No.
It's such a cool job.
Dude, you have to be like a fucked up type of person to want that
Yeah.
job. Like, serious adrenaline rush.
Like imagine
adrenaline
having to
junkie.
hide, like some like they catch on to you, and you have to like hide somewhere. Imagine hiding somewhere in a foreign country where they're trying to kill you. That'd be so cool.
That'd be so fucking crazy.
That'd be so cool.
Which
if you
Coke
wouldn't
is
get, like,
mine?
No, I drink both of them. I
He
get a
said
drink.
he drunk both
you
of them.
Drunk both of them, but thank God you got
Boy.
a mask on, son.
It's okay. COVID starts after 9:45.
Where you
Oh,
going,
it does?
you faggot?
Oh yeah, true.
you
They have
going?
the lockdown.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, thank you, Josh. What else you got? You want to talk about some? Did we mention everything with Capitol Hill? Did we?
Not really.
Not really. What else did you
Mhm.
want to talk about?
What did you think of it? What if you could describe it in one emotion? What would it be?
Honestly, it was like. So, first thing was that it was like, okay. Like, we've seen so much fucked up, crazy shit this year. If you know about the Obama administration, about how the story of him breaking into the White House, you know how lack of intelligence or a lack of security they have at these places.
Yeah. Oh
Like-
yeah, the one dude that jumped the fence.
Yeah.
That's what, okay.
Yeah. No. So, like, it's all these crazy things. Like, so it's like, okay. And we've seen leftists take over 13 blocks like Chaz before. So, it wasn't that big of, like,
A surprise.
a surprise for people to do this anymore. Like, it was like, okay, kind of expected.
Also, there's fires everywhere in DC. A couple months ago, I could find
Exactly.
pictures.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
The thing that differentiates it for me is what are they fighting for? Which one is they believe there's a rigged election
Yeah.
that's been disproven. 60 out of 61 lawsuits have all failed.
Uh-huh.
They're fighting for police brutality. Whether they're not... Obviously, any type of violence is bad.
Mm-hmm.
But what was rooted in that violence is what kind of differentiated it for
Mm-hmm.
me. But I feel sad for those people that all stormed the Capitol. Because if you think of it, that's all they got. People thought they were in a revolution. I saw this video of a girl, and she was like crying, and they were like, "Oh, what happened to you?" It was like they threw tear gas in the Capitol building. And they were like, "Why were you storming the Capitol?" And she goes, "It's a revolution." And they believe that. There's people that believe that. And they're not smart. Most of the people there, they're not the smartest people. They probably come from not that much money,
Right.
not that much intelligence. They
Yeah.
feel left behind by society. This is one thing I love about Andrew Yang. He says it's stupid to write off all Trump supporters as just white supremacists. Most of them,
so dumb.
most of them.
Well, it's so
originally
stupid
claimed to
because
him-
we've had Christian on the podcast,
Yeah.
who's a Trump supporter.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Um,
Yeah.
but go ahead, continue.
But most of these people, they're not supporting him because they're. There's obviously people who do like him because they're white supremacists, but the majority of people are these middle class workers, lower middle class workers.
We're fucked over by like us not
Who-
having
no, no.
factories anymore.
So, yeah, shit like that. After the 2008 housing crisis, when people's jobs didn't come back,
Right.
there was these people that just felt left behind. They don't make minimum wage, but they don't get a check from the government. So they don't like this idea of government aid because they make enough to not need government aid, or they just don't like the idea of it.
Mm-hmm.
But they see all this money being spent on government aid, but they're still struggling and they're not receiving a dime. So that causes like a
Fucked up.
them against
like,
us. They're giving
well,
it to
gets
people. If they're not giving it to me who works, they're giving it to people who don't.
right. A
It's this
fucked
fucked
up
up thing.
perspective.
So these people feel left behind economically. They're struggling. They're struggling bad. And they don't know any better. They're not educated. They probably work on a farm. They probably, do plumbing, shit like that. It's those blue-collar jobs in the Midwest that
Right.
were factory jobs and all that, and they don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And Trump was a beacon for them. He said, I'm not like the other people. This is what I'm going to do. This is what they're doing. They're corrupt. I'm for you.
right.
And if you think about it, do you think Trump really gives a shit about all of those like uneducated people in the South,
No.
No.
in the Midwest? He doesn't. He uses them as a catalyst for what he
Yeah.
wants to do.
Well, he uses a lot of things.
Yeah.
He uses those people.
But I feel
He uses people who feel like the system has been lied to and has like the Joe Biden kind of like rust of like fakeness of
yeah.
this is what we're going to do and all those things, and where Trump was like, fuck you, you're an asshole, all this different
Yeah.
shit. I mean, literally, like the way he was running was he showed up in a press conference. I don't know if you heard this story,
Yeah.
against someone who is a big Republican and said, you lied us into the Iraq war. You
Yeah.
lied us into that. And everybody was just like, what the fuck is he saying? But he's right. And so everybody who kind of was like against that was also there,
Yeah.
along with the people who against the 2008 crisis, along with people who felt like companies were kind of like corrupt. Now, I think Trump had like a lot of kind of corrupt companies and things like that, but it was mostly their own. Like Democrats kind of have the social media thing under their control.
Yeah.
And it's concerning to the people in I think Christian's family and all these other things that was taken over by literal
regimes.
literal regimes, and the first thing that they go after is freedom of speech, and that's the one thing Donald Trump has always been for, is freedom of speech. He might be spreading misinformation, but there is freedom to spread misinformation.
But the thing about those people, they don't look at that. They look at he says he's fighting for us. We're gonna follow him. And you know how? Think of the Kanye. You hear Kanye say slavery was a choice. You don't think, oh, that's fucked up. You think, oh, what did he actually say? You try any way to defend what he says.
Right.
And someone you idolize, someone like take Eminem. If he were to say some like crazy shit,
Right.
you would probably support what he said or try to manipulate it in a way that doesn't incriminate you.
For me, I try not to idolize people that much. I try to like give kind of a healthy perspective of
But
like
you know
they
what
are
I-
humans. But you are right where I would be like,
You know what I mean, though.
yeah, I know what you mean.
When
But
people-
what I would do, legitimately, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
say is like, what I would do is like, okay, what did that person say? What's his side of the story?
Yeah.
If his side of the story is bullshit, then he's bullshit.
Yeah. But people have a tendency. Sorry.
Go
Do you
ahead.
want to go?
Go ahead.
People have a tendency to idolize a certain individual
Mm.
that speaks to them. So, like, if Kid Cudi said something crazy, I'd probably defend it because I idolize him. I look up to him.
You
He's a
right.
beacon
You
for me.
right.
Yeah.
Those people feel
I
the same way about
see.
Donald Trump. He's a beacon of hope for them, so they're going to defend him in any way, and they get radicalized in that because the way he speaks is manipulated in a way to
Yeah.
appeal
He's
to that
you're onto
exact
something,
feeling.
bro. You're onto something.
Yeah, you're right. And these people who feel like they've been left behind and people who feel like they haven't been really supported, they go to these Trump rallies. And these Trump rallies, especially during
A ton of
COVID,
people like them.
where like they don't really like feel included, and especially during COVID where literally everybody's locked inside, you go to these big Trump rallies where everybody's the same,
It's like a
everybody's
support group.
included. Yeah, like a support group. Almost like when people say these things are kind of like cults and religions, it's kind of used in the same way.
Yeah.
It is like there's a bunch of people who you all support. You're all gathering together and you're all chanting the same thing and you're all doing this thing. But the thing where leftists get wrong is that they do the exact same thing.
Yeah,
When they're at
everyone
these
does it.
protests and they're all together and they're all under this one unison thing and they're all going to chant the same words.
Everyone has the kind of association of like a sports team.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's always Republicans versus Democrats.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why.
That's why tribalism and racism exists. Like, that's one of the things we're mainly fighting against to become a better in society. And it's so ironic that when we're trying to fight tribalism, when we're trying to fight racism, we fall back into the things of tribalism and racism. And it's
We
so
have tribalism.
heartbreaking to see.
We have tribalism of tribalism.
Yeah.
People in their tribes fight which tribes tribing.
It blows because like the human race always depends on violence.
Always. It always kind of... That's one of the biggest things where I think most of our stories come from is violence. And when, like, somebody tells a story about violence or something like that, you kind of believe them or you're forced to believe them
Mhm.
because there's so much violence. And we all have, like, some sort of tendency to violence. I think a lot of people miss and forget that we're not that far from monkeys.
Yeah, no.
Like, us and monkeys are not that long ago. It was like 200,000 years ago we saw.
I think it was way longer than that.
Modern
still.
humans.
Yeah.
Modern humans was 200,000 years ago.
I thought it was like 200 million.
200 million, but that was like cavemen. That was like we just looked it up on the other podcast the other day. It was like 2 million was when like the first evolution of humans came along, and 200,000 years was when like modern humans started coming along. But that is one of the craziest questions about aliens and things like that is where we evolved kind of quickly, evolved a little fast.
I
But
think that is true.
like we evolved a little quickly. The biggest thing was expansion of the brain and our brain capacity and our brain functionality.
Shrooms.
There's a bunch of different reasons. One of the things is shrooms and drugs, the amount of acid
Yes,
and things
true.
that we're
100%.
consuming
100%.
and weed and things like that.
Yes, yes.
There's like a
Monkey.
especially people who have
Monkey
these
think
sort
of
of
galaxy.
ideas and thoughts who do these drugs, they have like there's like another layer, right? Like you do like some sort of drug and you've like reached this sort of mindset that isn't there when you can't get sober. Even with alcohol, like the feeling you get with drunk, like really, really drunk, you're not really going to get that in real life ever.
Yeah.
And maybe some things can bring out, like
It's like
being
it-
with a crowd and some things like that. But like being legitimately drunk, like alone, that's just never gonna happen without the alcohol and without that
No.
drug.
No,
So
sir.
a lot of people think that our mind expansion was due to that. There's some evidence that show when we created fire, like when we started to get fire and getting good at mastering fire, we also were able to consume. It was like around that time when we started to master fire and started to master things, when our brains started to expand. So there is a correlation between getting fire and our brain expanding and our brain functionality growing.
They're lighting
And
it
a
up.
lot of people think that it is due to like the amount of nutrients we were able to consume because we were able to cook our meat and get the most out of the things that we ate. Go ahead, Sam.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Just how that happens.
Yeah.
Like, what will we evolve into?
I don't know. That's always the craziest thing. There's one more thing that I wanted to say about the theories was and the last theory that's kind of now kind of revolutionized because the things that they're releasing and things like that is aliens. Aliens came down, they like kind of manipulated our DNA and we're kind of like a part of this like ant farm.
I never really thought about that until you brought that up.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's a crazy thought and it's a crazy idea to have, and it's a cool thing to think about and digest.
Do you think that shit actually happened?
The aliens?
Yeah.
I think that they manipulated us, and I think that some of the religious stuff comes from us seeing things in the sky. And I think that before
That's why I love 2001.
I think one of the reasons why I think they probably visited us a lot more when we were like not smart.
You know
There's
what's fucked?
hieroglyphs.
You know what's
of
fucked?
aliens.
They could
Yeah.
have invisible ships and we could just never know.
Exactly.
We could
Exactly.
just
Like,
never
when People
know.
are like, why do we never see aliens? Like their shit.
You don't
could
know
be
what
so
technology them
advanced.
boys have.
Yeah, exactly. And the biggest thing is the oceans.
The oceans are scary.
The oceans are like,
Dude.
it's so big and large. You don't think that they're probably hiding there? They could
Definitely
just
do.
hide there and not know.
They don't even like search the ocean anymore. Like they
Yeah,
need
no,
more
we-
research in the ocean. They've been doing more research in the fucking sky than on our fucking planet though.
Yeah.
You know, the foreseeable universe. So, like, all that we know of the universe, all that we can observe.
Yeah.
So, the observable universe. Compared to the unknown universe, which is, like, the estimated size of the universe around us. And it's, like, the stuff we know exists, but we can't see it. Just the way stuff works.
Okay.
Is compared, so, the observed universe is a tennis ball. The actual foreseeable universe is Pluto. That's the size comparison. And just our galaxy alone has more our solar system alone has more galaxies than grains of sand on the earth. You can look that up.
Wait. Say that again?
Our solar system, not solar system, sorry. The galaxy we're in
Yeah.
has more solar systems.
Like grains of
than
sand.
grains of
Grains of
sand. I might be
sand.
butchering that. Let me
Oh
make
my
sure I'm
God.
saying it. It's something
That
crazy.
is so big.
It's something crazy.
That's
to
so big.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah, that's so big, bro.
You think there's that? I think that might be true because
There are 10 times more stars in the night sky than grains of sand in the world's deserts and beaches, scientists say.
so there's
Holy
more stars
shit.
and shit in the sky than there is sand
That's
on
what I was
beaches and
thinking.
shit.
On like all beaches of the earth?
That's fucking crazy.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
It's an evil world we live in.
It was
It's
stars,
a big
not,
world we live in.
not galaxies, sorry. But that's still
Facts.
insane. And it's weird to think you don't think there's someone else in all those stars. There's
Yeah.
trillions of stars.
Right. There's so many.
There has to be another species. I'm just so curious.
It's more probable than improbable.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Yeah.
100%.
It's so cool.
I just think like
We're so small. We think we're so big and we care about so much, and like
It's so-
there's so much like posting on social media
what I
and
think-
like,
that's what I
oh,
think
we have to
about
care
it.
about that and all this stuff. And really, when you think about the sky and you talk about how big it is and you look at the numbers and you really kind of digest those numbers into examples like grains of sand and things like that, you just realize how small you are.
It's
and
what
how
I was
insignificant.
thinking about the whole like space shit though. Like I am like grateful they're doing research for space because the Earth can blow up any fucking day.
Right.
And the way they're looking at Mars is smart because they just found fucking water on that bitch.
Yeah.
So you might be able to live
This-
on that shit.
probably in our lifetime, people will be living on Mars.
We'll be like 100 years old, dude.
I
Yeah,
don't
they were
even know.
talking
We'll
about.
be like 95 years old, living on medicine when people are gonna be on Mars. I
They're-
guarantee you that. I
That's
guarantee
insane.
you that.
That's so cool to think about.
Yeah.
Our
Might be
our
on
our
Mars.
lifetime, people will be on Mars. I bet you 100 bills on that.
Well, they were saying on the Flagrant 2 podcast with Andrew Schultz that they were saying, you know,
Just give it time.
there will, in the next 10 years, the human life expectancy will be 150 years old. In the next 10 years. We'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
with like CRISPR and these DNA like technology that we're probably going to get soon and all this other crazy shit. Like, we're probably going to be able to expand the human
Dude,
life expectancy to
that's so-
150 years.
That
That means
that's so
some people are going to
curious.
live to 200.
I'm gonna do
That's
it.
so long. I'm not going to live to 200. But
Do you think we're gonna have flying cars
I feel like there's not a need.
before we die?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why would, like, we need them?
That's what I mean. That's like,
Fast
why does it-
travel,
why-
bro.
Why does it need a hover?
Like, it goes fast. Vroom, vroom. You figure out the batteries first. Can we get them all electronic first before
I feel
we
like
take 'em to the
Apple's
sky?
gonna do that.
Electronic cars are cool.
Apple's gonna make a
Electric
car
cars.
too. That's gonna be a thing.
Oh, electronic
Honestly-
cars are the bomb.
Tesla's setting themselves up to be like the iPhone of the next car
Yeah,
generation.
yeah, they are.
Because
Well,
they're like the big company that kind of sucks, but they look cool.
right. Yeah, but
Like
like,
you don't see people driving other electric cars. You
Right.
know Tesla, it's like synonymous with electric cars.
right. Yeah, and like the thing is no one else is like really to their standards with electric cars. Toyota, Honda, like Chevy, like all those car companies, big car companies, they can't figure it out. Tesla's the best
They can't do
electric
it as
cars
good, yeah.
that right now. Like if you want an electric car, you get a Tesla.
There's some that's like there's some that rival in the competition, but it's like Tesla's big. It's what they do.
Right, exactly. It's
Instead of having, they might have one car model that's better than Tesla. But that's all Tesla.
right. And like the other things that they might
compared
do,
to-
like with trucks
company.
and stuff, they're still gonna be electric.
Dude, trucks are the electric trucks are cool.
They are cool.
some of the-
They're a cool idea to think about.
Yeah.
Some of the electric trucks coming out, like the
You
Cybertruck.
wanna look them up?
Look up the Hummer.
Yeah, I want to
EV.
see pictures.
Look up the Hummer E EV.
You gotta type. You wanna type? Or do you want me to? I don't care. You'd be faster. Yeah, no, but like the thing is that they're just so advanced. Like, why would you ever want something? Is this the new?
That's the new Hummer.
Is
EV.
this Tesla?
No, this is General Motors. So
Is this
that's
electric?
American, yeah.
Is this electric?
It's all electric.
Oh wow, that looks so nice.
Rivian, type it in again. I can look up
Is it as good as Tesla?
It's like a different type of market. It's $100,000 right now for a truck.
That's a lot of money, my friend.
Is Rivian. This is a new company coming, Rivian.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's like normal cars, but it's futuristic.
Right.
Sick. See inside. That's the thing that's
That's
cool about
really
all these.
cool. They're
There's
so luxurious inside.
Mustang.
Like that's so much room. It's like like a shit ton of room. Wow.
Daddy
They
chill.
got a Mustang that's electric now.
Yeah, that probably charges every 5 minutes you drive, something like that.
That's the inside.
That is.
That's-
I want
sick.
that,
That's
dude.
Holy shit!
I saw that shit on TikTok.
Holy shit!
I was like, what the fuck?
that is clean as
That-
fuck.
Is that just an iPad in the middle of the car?
Yeah, that's
Like,
what that fucking.
I
is.
would fucking
That's
kill
fucking
for that
crazy.
car.
Crazy shit right there, bro.
Rotating. There's this Porsche that's like one of the fastest cars. It's an EV.
Mm.
Inside is so cool.
That's nice too.
Everything.
All
it-
these electric
it-
cars have like some of the best insides.
It's
I
so
think.
cool.
I want to see them.
It's some of the stuff that like people come up with. Like there was a ton of people that decided on this.
Yeah.
So cool.
What is it in like some country that where like a shit ton of people have Teslas?
I don't know.
I forget which one it is, but it's some crazy amount.
I didn't even know they. Shit.
Look up the Tesla cars. Look at trucks.
The Cybertruck.
Yeah, I want to look at those. That is so crazy. Look at that shit.
It's like
That's like
it's made
Star
to look
Wars.
like it hasn't loaded in yet.
It's Star Wars.
Like, look at it.
Oh my
It's
god, yeah.
Star
I
Wars.
remember they were doing a fucking showcase of that shit, and like the
Look at
fucking
Elon.
like
Look
glass,
at him.
bro.
Is that bullets behind him? Are those bullet shots
No,
behind him?
They said
The glass was
they
bulletproof
said
and
the
it
glass
fucking
was-
broke.
They
Yeah.
said the glass was bulletproof, and then the guy turned around and threw a baseball at it, and it smashed.
Oh my god. That's so embarrassing.
That's so funny. Yeah, that is.
I want to watch that video.
They said it was bulletproof and he
They're also
broke it with
making
a
an ATV.
baseball.
Look at that ATV.
That's a clean ATV. Jesus
Someone
Christ.
made like a Tesla into a truck.
That
That's
looks
a funny
scary,
picture.
dude. It looks so futuristic.
Yeah, it
Weird as
does.
fuck.
It looks like Star Wars. It looks like something you would drive in like
If
It's
cars
like-
start looking
Tatooine.
like this, I'm gonna be like, whoa.
That's someone modified a car, so that's a Tesla truck.
that is
Whoa.
clean as
Some of it-
fuck.
Cars,
That's so cool.
car engineering is so cool to me.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's-
it's such a cool thing, even if you're not like that into cars.
Yeah, a
Just
bunch
that
of
people can think of how to bend the air
yeah.
to make things go so fast.
Right, a bunch
I didn't hear anything.
a bunch of people say that
Ghost?
it's like an art form almost. It's
Yeah.
like a different type of art form that like building
Yeah, if you
cars
look at certain things,
is type like it's not like anything else that really exists.
like if you look at this car,
Mm-hmm.
you can just tell.
Someone put a lot of fucking work
Yeah.
into that. There's a lot of craft behind that.
Sexy
Somebody
car.
really
I
tried.
fuck
This-
with the red
that
one.
makes-
I fuck with the red one.
The way it's made, it's always been like this. The way Porsches have always been made is that it has some relation to that little body.
Yeah.
It's an art form. People think of how to update it to look cool. Like I'll look up a Porsche from like a year ago. Not a year ago, long. Like look at that.
That's crazy. That's
Look
so
how old that is.
old.
That's still the same design.
It's so nice.
It's,
It
like
just, it just looks
a
classical.
cool type of art
Yeah.
that people can think of that.
Every car changes with the generation changes,
Yeah.
though.
That's what I think about. You know how like when you look back at certain things and you're like, oh, how do we think this was new?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
because
Like Star Wars. Like Star
If you
Well-
watch like certain movies, you would watch and you'd be like, whoa,
Yeah,
this is
right.
crazy. Like I remember playing on the Wii when I was little, and I'd be like, yo, this looks so real.
Yeah.
Stuff
Right.
like that. Like how is that gonna change with us?
Well, GTA 5 is probably like the best example.
Yeah,
I remember when that was so mind-blowing.
stuff like that.
When GTA 5 was literally like,
You're
oh
right.
my fucking god.
you're right.
I'm
GTA
excited.
5 was really goated for a good
Graphics
4 years.
and graphics
For
and shit
me.
like that.
I'm
Did you see
excited
they
to-
remade that?
They did.
Oh my god.
I'm
That
excited.
is so funny. The yee ass haircut.
Oh my god.
That is so funny. It's
Um,
amazing.
I'm excited to see like where it will be when we look back and say like, oh,
Yeah.
the PS5 is so old.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like we have like a kind of weird understanding with technology where we know it just grows and grows and grows and grows.
When does
and
it
never
stop?
stop. I don't
The
think it
Celtics are
does.
winning 60-48.
What is it?
Wow.
60-48.
Wow.
Sixers are doing nasty.
I don't know who they're versing though. I didn't look.
Wow. That's crazy.
Number 12. Cock.
Did you see Marco Fultz tore his ACL?
No, but I'd be watching
I'm
this
gonna pee
TikTok.
while you guys talk about sports.
It's so sad. I feel bad for him.
Dude, you know what we need to talk about, Sam?
What?
Is why Kawhi is better than Kobe was, bro.
Why is better than Kobe was? Kobe was better.
I know Jaden Grant fucking agrees.
Kobe was better.
You right.
Kawhi has what? He might be.
Kawhi's hands are fucking huge, though.
Dude, but Kawhi. He's won what? 3 times? He could retire
Dude.
better than Kobe, but right now he's not better than Kobe.
You're right. Yeah.
He
I
doesn't
think
have
if
that-
Kawhi wins one more ring, he's gonna earn a lot more respect if he
Yeah.
earns if he gets one more ring. But I don't. He's not gonna get it this year. I don't think he's gonna get it
Yeah,
the
when
next
is he
year.
gonna get it?
He might get it in like
They got
3 more
They
years.
got blew a 3
And that's
lead
even
to
if-
the Nuggets.
And that's even if he gets. That's even if he doesn't get injured.
They
Just
blew-
something happens, a trade happens. He's on a sucky ass team that makes it even more longer wait
And
for
he
him to get
never-
another chip. I don't know. I think he was in a good spot. Won a chip there.
Why
I
did he
think he's
leave?
chilling right now, dude.
I
I
don't
think
know why he
Kawhi's
left.
chilling right now. I don't know
he
why
left.
he did. I don't know why.
They could have signed
Dude,
someone.
I think the same way with Kyrie with fucking Boston.
Boston.
Literally said in a stadium, "I'm not leaving." Fucking left.
I don't know.
Like what? Come on, Kyrie's my favorite basketball player.
He's a
Though I don't
diva,
know
though.
why, but I don't know why he left Boston for no reason.
Harden,
Because the Boston
KD.
is good.
KD, and Kyrie is gonna be so annoying to play against, but so fun to watch.
Kyrie depressed ass ain't gonna be playing.
Yeah, I think he might retire.
Oh my god,
Imagine
dude.
if he
Yeah, I
retired.
know, dude. I watched
That's-
I watched
Stephen A. I think he might do that.
yeah. I posted on my
That'd be kinda
story.
sick.
I posted on my story. He was fucking talking about it. He was like, Kyrie should fucking retire because he's not what's the word I was thinking? He was saying he's not prioritizing fucking basketball. He's just not he's not
Yeah.
fucking he's just fucking depressed, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's depressed.
I think yeah. But like,
How about you?
even if he retired, KD and Harden will still be so nasty.
Oh yeah.
I
They'd
feel
be
like
they'd be a
they-
nice duo. Yeah.
I think they might do better without him, to be honest.
I don't know if James Harden and Kyrie are gonna be a good duo.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
they
they
dribble too much.
They need the ball to score. KD can score it
KD
anyway.
went from the splash bros to the dribble bros.
Yeah. Who's better, KD or Curry?
I'm gonna say KD because KD is. I'm sorry, KD's goated.
You know,
Curry's
do you remember-
so
you
good
You
though.
remember Kevin, right? The dude we played
Kevin.
basketball with.
Yes.
He asked me this. I was like, I don't know, and he goes,
I was gonna say I didn't know, but I was like, KD is tall as fuck.
Curry has won without KD. Has KD won without Curry?
No, he hasn't, right?
He hasn't.
I think
What is that, Bang?
Yes, sir.
I think KD's gonna win the chip this year. But
He deserves
the
it this
Lakers,
year.
but the Lakers, bro. I don't know, but LeBron don't like giving up, bro. I'm not even trying to suck off LeBron. I don't
LeBron?
even fuck with LeBron that heavy, but LeBron likes to win.
He's crazy.
He
He's an
fucking
animal.
destroyed Golden State when they were fucking goated.
I don't care how much he loses. He's still one of the
But he is older. He is older though.
He's still one of the greatest.
He is
athletes.
still number one. He's number one in the league right now, but
You just can't
that's
stop
just
him.
I think that's just stat wise though.
Yeah.
He's just because he's been in the league for fucking
Luka's gonna
literally
be
a
the next,
decade, dude.
Luka's gonna be the next best player.
Luka is nice.
Luka and Giannis. will
Quig
be like,
sucks off Luka, dude.
Oh, of course he does. He looks.
John
like-
Morant though, I feel
love
bad
John
though. He
Morant.
got fucking injured.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah,
John-
he did. Yeah, he did.
He got fucking injured. Didn't
That
he sprain
sucks.
his ankle? I watched it. I
That
was
was
like,
something
no,
crazy.
dude. No, he got injured, and I wore his jersey the next day to fucking school. I was like, and then
I
Miss
love John
Olin
Morant.
was like, didn't that dude get injured last game? I was like, yeah, yes, yes, Miss
He
Olin.
did.
He did.
LeBron. You know how LeBron and KD have always been like 1 and 2 at any given moment. I feel like that's gonna be Luka and Giannis.
How do you think the Celtics are gonna do this year?
I don't know.
First round shit.
I don't think they're gonna do as good as last year.
I think they're gonna get a pat. They're gonna make it to the
I don't think
playoffs.
they'll sweep the Sixers again.
It's gonna be like a fucking 4-3 Celtics.
It's gonna
It'll be 4-3 Celtics. I'm sorry, Sam.
So I have no
Um,
idea what you guys are talking about.
we're just talking about how I think the Celtics are gonna hit first round
okay.
and probably lose.
What is first
I think
round?
those-
What are rounds?
round like a tournament. So if you get past the first round, you go to the second, go to third, go to fourth.
It's
Fourth
like
is
the
final.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you think is gonna? I think Lakers are gonna win the chip this year, but the Nets might win it next year.
I think Nets are an exit second round outside.
I'm trying to think, but John Wall is underrated. Nobody's talking about him.
John Wall. I feel like that team will do better.
He just
without
came
Harden.
back. He's going off.
He's gonna do better without Harden. That team.
Mhm.
John
Oh yeah,
Wall,
no, yeah,
John
dude.
Wall
They
and
they
Victor
want they
Oladipo.
they were happy you left, dude. Harden's
John
happy.
Wall
The Houston's happy with the
and
trade.
Victor Oladipo. I'm trying to look at teams. I think the Suns could do something.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul and Devin Booker.
They could
Dude,
do
no one's
something.
talking about that duo.
They're
No
nice.
one's talking about that duo.
They're so good.
They're nice.
They
They're
can
nice
win.
as
That's what I
fuck.
mean.
Dude, CP3 needs a chip. D Rose
He does.
needs a chip.
They gotta trade him to Suns.
I really want to see the Celtics get a chip though soon.
They,
I've been waiting.
They're going to.
I've been waiting for them to get a fucking chip since.
Jason Tatum is gonna have an MVP season at some
Dude,
point.
they should have won it the fucking year when they lost to fucking the Cavs,
Cleveland,
dude.
yeah.
Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that shit. I don't even
Rookie-
want to
that
talk
would've
about
been-
that
that
shit.
would've been
That
insane.
was their year and they fucking blew it.
Jason Tatum's rookie year.
Yes,
with
dude,
the chip.
rookie year and he was fucking dunking on LeBron. Jason Tatum dunked on LeBron that year. Jalen Brown did.
Just think of that. Your
Fucking
first
Rozier
season in the
did.
NBA.
Rozier did, but he's not on the Celtics, but he was a Celtic.
Think
That's
about
3
drinking
Celtics.
an entire bang. Are you guys good? You guys want to continue? You guys
Yeah, let's keep
continue.
going.
No. I mean, with like your conversation.
Okay.
What were you about to
Okay.
say?
I
Go
was
off,
gonna
go
say,
off.
thinking about drinking an entire bang, like we fucking split it.
This is
three-way.
really good.
We split it 3-way, and I think like it's perfect. I'm like getting like a little buzz from it. I feel the caffeine effects. There's a caffeine buzz.
Non-alcoholic.
There's a caffeine buzz. It's like a little bzz, bzz. Your brain starts to like think about certain shit and go really fast, and you start to talk really fast.
I gotta pee.
That shit's yeah. You have to pee too.
No, I'm good.
Like there's something about that like where it's you do feel that way, and like I feel it just like a little bit with this. Could you imagine drinking just an
Oh,
entire
damn.
one? But and there are
Right.
people that drink 2.
2 a day.
Two
That's
a
600
day?
milligrams of caffeine.
That's so gross.
It's so gross.
I don't know
get
how
how people.
I don't know why people drink all like. I mean, I can see why people get caffeine addictions, but like, it's a like I don't know. It's just not hard for me to. It's like I don't
feel
drink
like
it.
it's
I don't
unhealthy.
drink soda like that.
Right.
I drink water and milk.
Yeah. How
I
long?
drink water and milk.
How long are we into this podcast? I think we're long enough. Well,
We'll
it's the thing is that it's really easy to get addicted to caffeine when you're an alcoholic, and I would know by some experience. And,
Mike's-
like, legitimately,
I don't get how-
like legitimately, they help with hangovers so much
I don't get how girls can drink coffee every
every
single
single
day. Dunkin' Donuts especially. I was talking about this. Dunkin' Donuts. If you eat the wrong thing from Dunkin' Donuts,
Makes you shit.
it
makes
feels
you
like your
shit.
soul's gone.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
makes your stomach feel weird. I don't know people.
The
I don't-
sausages. Have you ever had anything with a sausage in it from Dunkin'
Yeah,
Donuts?
yeah. Sausage egg
That
and cheese.
feeling after you have it.
Sausage egg and
it's
cheese with the
so
croissant. It
gross.
slaps though.
But no, but the
It slaps,
turkey
though.
sausage is good. Yeah, the
Some-
turkey sausage.
Probably.
You get
There's
the
some things-
you get the egg.
I know.
muffin,
Yeah.
You get
You
the
can-
cheese, egg, turkey sausage. That shit, I could go for right now. Like,
the thing
literally
about
right now.
coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, it makes me piss a lot.
Mm.
No,
have you
it
ever-
makes you piss every 10 minutes.
But have you had,
smells
like-
coffee?
Huh?
Have you ever only drank Dunkin' coffee and then you pee and it smells like it?
Yes.
Dude,
But their coffee tastes.
should I tell
Their
my
coffee tastes
story?
No.
Is that like 6 months? Is that like 2 years? I tell that story?
I don't think that's a.
I'm telling that story at one point on the podcast. That's an amazing me story.
Daddy, chill.
You should ask permission.
No. We're done. We're done with that. No. We're moving on. But it's. Go ahead.
No. Fuck you.
Okay.
I
Well-
want to do a. I have a thing. I have a thing for you.
Okay. What's the thing?
I have a thing that we should all do
Okay.
next time we're all together. We should do
Okay.
we should do a Q&A with like
Q&A.
heads.
With what?
We should do a Q&A with heads. Like
Heads.
people
I thought you
ask
said heads.
people ask us questions
Uh-huh.
Pretty cool.
and we
Stream
can
it.
answer to the public.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be pretty dope.
Can
And I
you
think a
live
lot
stream
of
on this?
people. I think a lot of people
I
would
don't.
watch
I
that.
think
shit.
so. We might be able to.
I know a
I've
lot
never
of.
really
If we
tried
went
it
live on
before.
Instagram on like a big ass fucking computer, dude,
Mm-hmm.
we would have like at least 100 people watching us right now.
You
I know
think
that.
so? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Sam,
I would try it.
I know mad heads would.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
we'd probably stream on YouTube. Is the only
That'd
thing.
be
I
fun
don't.
having a live.
Do a live stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I could do that. I think so. I think I could do that.
Because people can
You
join
might be
it.
able to do that on OBS. We could see that shit.
That'd be pretty cool to do live. Because
I'm just saying, that'd be nice.
You get more views too, because people
Yes.
were watching live and watch the ending of it.
Mm.
Ending of it is like, someone tunes in for a little bit, they're like, oh, that's good, and then it posts later, and then they
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
the
yeah.
end of it.
Right.
Because not everyone listens to podcasts in one
Mm.
sitting.
People would fuck up though. I hate when people fuck up.
Just a
Oh my god, that's such a rush. Because one of the best things is right now is that like
Yeah, chill.
no one really is seeing this, man. No one's seeing this. It's really good, especially when you're getting your ground on the feet when it comes to podcasting. Like I'm not interviewing
Gotcha.
anybody. Like there's no one I'm really interviewing.
Yeah.
Like I don't really.
Christian, that first one you did was kind of an interview.
That first one was kind of an interview, but like
You
you gotta. It's all good. Dude, that's so crazy when that sound cuts out. I wonder if you can hear that sound on the microphones. I hope not. The past 3 episodes have had that sound because it's so cold in my basement. We need a space heater. Jesus Christ.
Rip ass.
I call myself
I'm
privileged.
gonna take Sam's spot
Fucking
for a second.
focus
I've
on-
never sat here during the podcast. Now they can see my beautiful face.
Oh, Josh, you're so beautiful. Maybe
Hello.
we'll be able to switch off. He has had that for an hour and a half.
No bullshit.
Yeah, no bullshit. Maybe you've earned it, Josh.
I think I do, Chris.
You do earn that shit, bro. You
Talk to
do.
me nice.
Oh shit.
Talk to me nice.
Oh shit.
Talk to me nice.
No. You're right. No. But
I'm glad I'm here.
I am glad you're here, bro. I love you, bro. It's good to see you here, man.
One day.
One
This
day.
is gonna be on the news.
You think so? I hope not.
It's gonna blow up.
I hope not. I'm legitimately okay with not getting anything for this for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like a year and a half, if I don't get a dime from this, I'm okay. I'm gonna start getting real antsy if I don't get a dime
What the fuck?
in a year and a half from this. Cause look, there's like a good amount of money poured into this already, like with the microphones and things like that. And my parents have kind of encouraged me with buying me this booth and things like that, and kind of helping me set this bitch
That's
up.
good. They're like helping you out.
No.
That's like
Am-
it's perfect.
Amazon sent me too, so we'll have that in Austin. Dude, it's so stressful depending on Charlie and Dom to move with Texas to me.
I'm sure Dom would. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Charlie would do that. Dom definitely would.
Do you think so? I don't think Dom will have anywhere else to go.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
my
like-
thing about him.
I
Like,
think Dom wouldn't care what he does. Charlie wouldn't do it initially. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he'll wait.
Charlie
He'll
would
wait.
look at his
he'll-
options more than Dom. Dom would definitely do it.
Right. Dom's kind of dumb in that way, where he'll just go do something. Like I'm crazy enough to go do something, but Dom's dumb enough to go do something. I feel like there's a difference.
Dominic.
Because I'm ready. I'm like, something about the struggle for me, like, is really, really like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. There's something about that that's like adrenaline rushing that pushes you
Yeah.
to be the best that you can be.
Yeah.
And as a white kid living in Easton, I don't think I ever really got that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm kind of lacking that as kind of one of my principles.
Yeah.
Knowing the struggle.
And so maybe being able to just go out and move somewhere with no money at all, I might be able to find that principle that I think I need.
But something
Take that
very-
chance.
Take that chance. You have
Something
to.
very euphoric about that too. Just going out and putting everything you have on the
Everything
line,
you have
so-
on the line. I mean, like, I'm going to try and do it responsibly, right? Because I'm in it for the long run. So I'm going to try.
You have to take risks.
Right.
too.
Well, like, think of me now. Like, right now, I'm doing, like, this amount of podcasts with, like, school and working at Shaw's and, like, doing, like, a legitimate amount of shit. Like, I'm working, I think it was, like, 35
Jesus.
hours a week, like, just in total, just, like, including Shaw's, including school, including homework. Like, I could do that. I could get a 35-hour job, and that would still be considered, like, a good amount of hours. Like, even minimum wage, 30 5 hours.
It's
That's
pretty good, yeah.
$300 a month,
If you're
week.
supporting
But like,
yourself.
right, I'm supporting myself, and also hopefully at that point I'll be making a little bit amount of money from podcasting, so I'll be able to put in like a bunch. Like if you look right now, like when I have time off and things like that, I try and pour it into podcasting.
Yeah.
I try and get a bunch
I
of
fuck with
podcasts
it.
out.
No one's ever became successful without taking a big risk.
No one has.
And
like,
nobody
my
has
biggest-
ever.
easily the thing that keeps pushing me forward. If you look at Joe Rogan's original podcasts and you look at my podcast right now, mine's better right now. Like I'm not
He started with
nearly saying my podcast right now is as good as Joe Rogan's right now. Like that's just pathetic. I'm amateur. I'm trash. I'm still finding my feet. Like with all this shit, my setup has changed 3 times now, okay? And like the past fucking 2 months, okay? I've only been doing this for 2 months now.
I remember when it was out there.
It was out there, bro. It's out there. Not that long ago, man.
You gotta put something right here. I just thought of that.
We're probably going to get a poster here.
That's
We
what I
hope
mean.
to get a poster here. Because I'm super into movies. I don't really talk about movies on this podcast. I kind of got away from movies.
Me
in all
too,
honesty,
dude. I just
bro.
been watching
You
anime.
see Tenet? You see Tenet?
I heard it was bad.
I
Isaiah
haven't.
told me it was bad.
Okay, Isaiah's a dumb fuck as well. That movie, look, Christopher Nolan has this way of getting you high without you taking any drugs.
I know
If
what you
I,
mean.
like, I can't smoke weed and watch a Christopher Nolan movie. I can't do it. Unless maybe I can do it with The Dark Knight because I'm really comfortable with The Dark Knight and I've seen it like 20 times.
That
Or
that
over
was a
20
good
times.
movie too. My
Like-
dad fucked with that movie
And
too.
I've seen it with so many times. Maybe I can do it with that one, but like, look, I tried to watch Memento High one time, and
Rate it.
it was so crazy. It was the worst experience ever. So let me give you the premise of, and it was an idea that I had for a sketch. So I think that would actually be pretty good to talk about on the podcast. I had this idea for a sketch where, well, I actually didn't have an idea for a sketch. What I did was I told a story to Dominic. I told this story to Dominic, which I'm about to tell on the podcast, so you're about to hear it. Where and he goes, dude, that's an amazing story, you should make that a skit. And basically this is it. Is like, so one time I got really, really high. Like it was like on a weekend or some shit like that. And
I'm not 21.
what? People under the age of 21
I've never
use drugs?
gotten no,
Oh
never.
my god.
never,
It's
never done drugs.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
It's so bad. I'm so scared. I'm so terrified.
we're all gonna die.
It's so funny because literally almost everyone I know uses drugs. Everyone.
You either bro.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone I know. Not a single. I don't think I know a single human who goes fully sober in my grade. I don't think I know one. I like being genuinely honest.
MJ.
I don't know one. Well, try not to use names.
You're right.
But
Well, I feel like that's not a bad thing to mention.
yeah.
yeah, that's not. But try not to use names.
MJ.
But okay, one. Okay, you can name one off the top of your head, bro. I can't name one. Like being legitimately honest. And like, so what? Am I gonna try and hide behind this thing? Like we're an hour and 40 minutes in. Like anybody who's watching kind of understands me and kind of understands that I'm trying to be honest here. And Sam's trying to lighten the mood, and I appreciate him for doing that.
I know a lot of people that are addicted to nicotine, weed.
Nicotine's scary to me.
Dude, nicotine just makes you feel very weird when you don't have it.
Yeah.
Weird.
It makes you go through weird shit.
There-
It's weird.
There's a thing though with nicotine, like
That's why I'll never touch nicotine.
yeah, I like kind of support you from that. I try and stay away from
The best
it.
way to not do it or not get addicted to it is not even to try it.
Yeah, that is the
Yeah.
best way. The other best way though is
Crack.
if you live
Crack
in this
really gets you
generation
over.
right now and you're going out and you have friends in this generation, everybody has one.
Yes.
So sorry to break it to you if you're a grown adult watching this and you're like, because like I've actually thought about this in like 40 years. Where like, what was it like living in the coronavirus? Go watch my podcast. It's all right there. But living as a teen right now, if you live in my generation, everybody has some sort of nicotine device
Or drug.
Mostly it's nicotine though. You can find
Yeah,
nicotine.
I would
pretty
say
easily.
that. Or carts.
Even that. It was
Or a
like
Juul. Or
What's-
Juul.
Do you
Yeah.
think
Juul's
cigs,
nicotine.
cigs were as popular as like nicotine?
No, I don't. Not even close.
There used to be like smoking zones in high schools
Yeah, I know.
before they knew it was like bad.
Dude, they used to promote smoking.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
so
know that.
Crazy.
I know that much.
It's
You
so
can find
insane.
Commercials of like
Yeah.
doctors
And
recommend
then they
this
started.
cigarette.
They started the stop doing that.
Yeah,
Then they,
I don't know. But what the fuck was I talking about? But one of the best ways to get off of nicotine is because everybody has one. You can kind of just stop buying it. If you stop buying it and you just ask for people around you, you're gonna be able to slowly
That's
come
smart.
off of it.
And then you save your money.
You do save your money.
Yeah.
You're right.
One day, I just thought of this. If you added up like the total spent of our entire high school, just in this year, how much they've spent on drugs?
Oh my
It's
god.
definitely in the. There's no way it's not in the thousands. Tens of thousands, definitely.
I don't know if I want to answer that question.
I don't know.
I think it is in the 10,000s of our school,
Yeah.
of our entire
Like our whole school?
like
Yeah.
alcohol,
Oh,
cigarettes,
whole school.
nicotine,
Our whole school,
carts,
like
weed.
dude, you could put that in so many factors. Though.
That
What do
might
you
be
mean? Like
50,000.
our
That might be
grade, like the
50.
like
entire
all
school.
grades,
The entire
50,000.
the whole school right now.
I want to
in
say
a-
50,000.
in
I'm
a-
being genuinely honest.
In a year, how much do you think some?
A
the-
year?
50,000.
50,000.
50,000.
50 to 75, yeah.
50. 75, bro.
50 to
You think it could be
75.
75?
Bro,
There are people that literally
know how many
buy
people-
a nicotine every single week for $15. And there's
20,
like,
no, not 15, 20, 25 now.
It's like a subscription.
We're talking about
It is
We're
a
talking about right
subscription.
now, yeah.
How many people do you
How's that
think
any
there's in
different-
nicotine?
How
If
is
there's
that any different
100
from
people
Netflix?
at least in each grade, right? That's 1/3. Would you say 1/3's addicted to nicotine? No. I would say
I would say 1/3.
1/6. So
Oh.
that's
There's
50
1/6 that's
people?
addicted. There's
There's at
probably
least
1/3
50
that do
people.
it.
So if you have 50 people, right?
Would you say 1 in 5 people are addicted to nicotine?
Hold on. 50 people at least. Spend,
1 out of 5?
How many
That's like-
weeks are in a year? There's 4 weeks in each month, so 4 times 12, that is 56. So you do 50 times, like, what do you say? Let's go 50. 15? 50 times 15, that times 56 equals $4,200.
Wait. Let me check your math. Where
Or
does this-
42,000.
56 come from?
42,000. 56 because there's 56 weeks in 1 year.
It's 15.
Two
It's
plus
52.
two is 4.
Still 52. 52. That's still
Minus 1, that's 3 quick
$39,000.
muffs.
$39,000. And that's just on nicotine users. That's not including weed. That's not including alcohol. That's not including
yeah.
coke, acid, mushrooms. That's just on nicotine. There's at least 50 people buying nicotine once a week.
Dude, they gotta get taxes on that.
They gotta get fucking taxes on this bitch. What are you doing? What are you doing?
We could have a new high school with all that money.
Come on!
Bro.
You gotta make these legal. You gotta get the taxes on these bitches.
That's actually a good argument for legalizing all drugs. You
Dude,
can tax that.
well, you would be able to track this legally
it's
because
like
there's at least 50
billions
kids
of dollars.
buying one. So we just calculated that out. At
if there's
least
only
39,000 every single year.
if
At
there's
least.
Just
Yeah,
nicotine.
yeah.
Just
I think it's more than
nicotine.
that.
no,
though, yeah.
that's only
I think it's more than that. But
50 kids spending $15 a week.
I'd say it was 20
think of
though.
some people, they probably spend hundreds a week.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Definitely for parties, dude. Oh yeah, I've
my
seen kids
God.
spend hundreds of dollars for alcohol for a party, bro.
yep,
I'm like,
Yep.
damn, that's what you gotta do though.
that's what you gotta do. That's part. Well, it's part of the experience of high school.
Honestly,
Like
it's
you're-
been like that for years.
It has.
And I don't know why people are making a big deal now.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't either.
I mean, like, bro, you guys did it when you guys were kids.
You did do it.
Everybody
100%
has
did
done
do
it. And if you haven't, you're still young. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
You're still a kid. Realistically.
I don't know.
Do you believe
crack before this?
do you believe weed is an open drug to other drugs?
No, I don't. I think anybody who's more willing to do drugs is gonna do weed. And people who want to explore drugs usually use weed as a gateway. So they'll go from smoking to edibles to something else, like acid and mushrooms.
So that would be a gateway drug.
But that doesn't mean that everybody who smokes weed is gonna do shrooms or acid or.
I think it is a gateway, personally.
But
I don't know.
I don't think that it's a gateway to coke. I don't think that's a gateway to meth. I think,
Yes.
Did you know-
think
I know
weed-
what you. Yes.
If you were to say to me that weed is a gateway to shrooms and acid, I would be like,
Yes.
okay,
I
Yeah.
didn't know this.
okay. I would.
But yeah,
I would
nah,
say-
not coke.
but if
I
you're
would never
telling
do
me
coke.
that weed
Coke's scary.
is like coke or meth. There are so many stoners
Yeah,
I
would
know
do that shit.
who stay strictly away from coke, meth.
I know people
Adderall, things like that.
I know. I'm no names, obviously, but I know people that would actually fucking do coke, though.
I know people who have.
I
done
know
coke.
people. Yeah.
There's been somebody on this podcast who's done coke.
Yeah. Let's
I
not
don't
talk
want
about
to
that.
name names, but
It was the worst episode.
I know. It was. I'm not gonna say anything about it. We're not gonna say anything because we don't want to put that person on
Right.
reputation.
You
or things
right.
like that.
You right.
But it's been a lot
It
of
was
people
Noah.
on this podcast. It was definitely Noah. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was
Fucking Noah.
Noah's done cocaine, ladies and gentlemen. You fucking hear that shit?
You heard it here
Noah's
first.
a snow bunny.
He is. He's strictly addicted.
Number 12.
He
That's
can't
a-
stop.
That's a joke.
But you
He's
know,
not actually.
this is a podcast about American teenager life right now, and what
So-
I see
so
in
deep.
American teenage life right now
It's drugs.
is drugs, and I'm not gonna hide from that. And
Drugs.
sorry,
Nah,
but
I don't know why
A lot of
parents.
people do it.
I want to
Lot
go
of
more
people
into
do it.
that. I want to go more into that. I don't know why parents just like they like
you have to.
go off when it comes to drugs though. Like
Yeah.
they don't fuck with.
well, we're
kids
trying to
doing
have an
drugs.
honest conversation here. We really are, and like I would love to get an expert in and actually talk to them and talk to somebody else with me.
Cause I know they understand we're young. We're gonna do dumb shit. Look, I don't think
But
we're
you
gonna
also- oh,
OD
shit.
on weed.
You
Dude,
also
you gotta
understand.
change the color
Green is ass.
every 30 minutes.
Green is ass.
That smells bad.
Green is some.
This is
dude.
the
Yeah,
worst
I
color,
understand.
bro.
Most people see
Bro,
at least one
stop
friend
that
get addicted. If you think about that, you probably are gonna know someone that gets addicted to hard drugs. That's probably where the switch is.
Oh yeah.
So you have to.
We all definitely know one person that's addicted to something that's really hardcore, and we just don't even know about it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it can happen in the future.
This was the one before.
What is going on, Sam? What is
No,
going on?
I
with
can't
you?
choose one. We're just gonna do all of them.
Dude, would you stop? That is gonna give people seizures.
Pop
Stop
it-
that.
pop
stop.
a tit.
Stop. Thank you.
We'll
thank
keep
you.
it at
thank
blue.
you. Alrighty then. What else do we gotta talk about? What else? We can talk about socialism and capitalism. We can talk about.
I've been banned from David Buster's.
Oh my
Fucking
goodness.
I kind of touched on that with the capitalism shit with the Trump stuff.
You did. Yeah.
Those people.
Well,
'Cause they-
some of that isn't really capitalism.
No, I mean they're for it because they haven't received government aid. They're that little sweet spot between poor and I guess middle class, where
Right.
they don't make enough to be comfortable, but they don't make
Yeah.
not enough to not be comfortable.
Right, exactly. And it's really frustrating for people to see, and it's really hard to get out of that situation, probably the most, because you're taxed a lot of money, but
Yeah.
like it's not necessarily fair to the amount that you're being taxed when some people right beside you who are getting aid. And it's also pretty hard because like what happened with the 2008 crash wasn't capitalist. We should have let those banks fail, but we didn't. There's a lot of people who lost their jobs, and there's a lot of people who kept their jobs because of government. And some of those people who lost their jobs got really mad, and they're still salty about it to this day, in which they kind of have a right to be,
Yeah.
which is hard.
Of course, yeah, of course. If you lose your job to some dumb shit like that, I would be mad.
Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle said something. Have you seen his new thing where he like got mad at HBO?
Yeah, I did.
Do you know the thing he was talking about? How he saw the dude cheating at poker, and then like he got scammed. He figured it out that he got scammed,
Yeah.
and then other people were going up to the table, and he goes, "Don't do it. He's gonna scam you." And the dude picked him up. I think he was like 17, and shook him. And he says, "Never come between a man and his meal."
Mm.
And if you think about that, it's like man's way to life is his job.
Yeah.
And then those people are losing their way of life. They're losing meaning.
Yeah.
So they go
Some-
into depression.
Sometimes how people get shot, bro,
It is.
and things like that is because you just step in between them. It's the way with the mob.
Is
You
this your
stepped in
wallet?
between them. You got
Your
killed
wallet's so
because of it.
small, dude. My wallet's like
Your
this
wallet's
big,
the
dude.
best,
My
bro.
wallet's
The
like
Bob
fat.
Ross
That's got the
wallet.
Bob Ross that I burned.
You burnt it? How'd you burn it?
I don't know. I want to see if
Did you burn it with Joe?
Huh?
Did you burn it with Joe?
Why the fuck are you saying there's jokes on here, man?
Who the fuck
better
is
than-
Joe?
We're better than this, man. You know this. We're better than these jokes on this podcast.
Damn it.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
We're
push.
give people Caesars. It's over for them. Lives are gone. Dude, you have some serious undiagnosed ADHD, Sam. I swear to God.
I think everybody has ADHD.
Everyone does.
You have to pee?
No. I don't know where I put my phone.
What else?
HD. That's the one thing I don't like.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy with Dave Chappelle. Is one of the things is what Andrew Schultz was talking about it, where he was like, he's complaining about all these deals that he made, but like, it's really hard because he was a nobody before the David Chappelle show. Like he was big and he was successful, but he wasn't like
He wasn't
huge.
what he
He
is
wasn't
now.
what he was now, where he's like a big, American comedian.
Yeah.
It's a different thing that he is now, and he deserves a lot more. But when he created that, he wasn't that. So it's a weird spot to be in, I think.
And how do you expect people who are like that see that fame to know how big they're gonna get and what contract they
Yeah,
should
you
sign?
don't. You
And
can't
they're-
really predict.
They're written to be predatory. Like they're written to take advantage of the people without them knowing it.
Mm.
Because when
Yeah.
you're big and blowing up, that was one of the biggest things with Nirvana's album. That whole baby, this little dick out, and
What did you say?
the money. Have you ever seen the Nirvana album?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Who is this? What?
It's Mama Bear.
What are you doing? Probably not. What's up? I would like you not to. I don't know what she's trying to grab. I don't know what she's trying to grab right now.
Mommy.
But my
Mama.
mom has just walked in while we're recording the podcast, trying to grab something. I don't know what she's trying to grab.
Wait. Why is this display different on there?
What do you mean?
Have you noticed that? This is like white, and this is black on this.
Right, because this is the editing thing. These are all the OBS
No.
stuff.
But do you see how it's white on the screen? Or no, sorry, it's white right there, but it's gray here. Do you notice that?
Oh yeah, because the color's off. The camera doesn't really pick it up. The camera's
Yeah,
not that
that's
good.
why, yeah.
That's
I was thinking
weird.
the same shit.
Yeah, the camera kind of sucks here. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Can't tell if my mom's still in the room. I
Mommy,
think she still is. Oh my goodness.
mommy,
Okay.
do you need help?
What is going on? She's grabbing a huge mattress right now.
Not the camera.
This is the Pushkar family, I guess. It's always crazy. When we need some, we need some.
I'm a rock star.
She shut the door. Can you look?
Yeah. it is.
Alrighty then, motherfuckers, we're back. Jesus Christ! I couldn't swear for fucking 30 seconds.
You should probably edit that out.
God.
Disrespectful. No, absolutely not. This is my life, and we have to stop when the parents walk in the room, as fucking always, because we can't swear in front of them or they get upset.
You're right. You're right.
You're right. I am right.
No swear
Turning
words
off,
in
turning off the
household.
swears.
No swear words.
Turn
from
off the
parents.
swears. You're
No.
elite.
You're right. There's a huge filter. One of the things that why, like, I swear so much when I'm around my
I
friends.
hate filtering myself though.
I hate
I
it
feel
fucking
fake
so
filtering
much.
myself.
Like, if you're in high school,
I'm not
you have to
expressing what I
filter
feel.
yourself so much, like so fucking much. You just swear like kind of whenever you want. And being adults, I don't think it's that important to you.
Where
But
did I
like
put my phone?
when you have somebody telling you not to do something, and
That
like,
shit pisses
you
me
have-
off.
It's so annoying.
I hate that
And
shit.
then you also have to like continue filtering yourself throughout the day, and like especially with school and especially stuff like that, and especially like sometimes in school you're literally just silent. Like you're not allowed to say things, and the things you want to talk about aren't allowed to be talked about. But like when you're on the podcast, you want to say shit you want to talk about, and you know, unfortunately, when you get really excited about something, you kind of swear. But
yeah.
you know,
No
stuff
swearing.
is expecting to happen. You know.
No
Alrighty
more
then.
saying cuss words, guys.
No more saying cuss words.
I think this was a beautiful episode.
This is a beautiful episode.
Good group.
Alrighty then. What else do we got to talk about? Is there anything else? Anything else we want to talk about?
I don't know. I
What
don't
do you
really have
think's gonna
anything.
run in 2024?
Oh my God.
Trump.
Trump's probably. I don't
If you
know.
did, I think he might get impeached.
Nah, he
I don't
can't.
think he's gonna be able to.
Yeah, it's like a 50-50 right now for him.
If he gets tried for what he did,
Yeah.
he's gonna have to.
And
also,
he gets guilty. Yeah, he
he's
can.
got a ton of legal stuff outside. So most presidents aren't charged for the civil cases
Mm,
during their presidency. But
Right.
he's got a ton of them waiting for him. Lawsuits, everything.
yeah. I don't know, bro. Honestly, because like we'll see how this was. Like hindsight 20 wise, what he's gonna go as. I think he is gonna go down as one of the most memorable presidents of all time. Like Trump is honestly gonna go down as like known as George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Unfortunately, I don't know
Not in the same like.
yeah, no, not gonna be
just with the same like footnote of history.
exactly the same foot. Like you're gonna remember Trump.
They're gonna remember him as being evil man.
I don't
He's
know
not gonna
how
be
you
remembered
remember.
well. I know that.
He's not gonna be remembered well.
But he's gonna be remembered.
I
Yes.
have no idea.
But being,
literally
I feel
no
like he
idea.
wanted to be remembered, and he made it happen.
He did.
He made it
He
happen.
is remembered now. I don't know how he's gonna be remembered. It's gonna be really, really interesting. Like, Bill Clinton is not looked at that well anymore, and he was,
Bill Clinton was very good.
but he was looked at.
Dude, people
so
fucked
well
with
before.
fucked with him, and I don't know why
You-
people don't anymore.
Well, he was
Well-
on the Epstein stuff. He got the.
He got caught lacking,
he
right?
got
I heard
caught,
about
yeah,
that.
cheating in the White House.
Yeah,
Which
If you
I
think
heard about
okay,
that one.
That okay.
Okay, that us.
no. Say what you were gonna say.
I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at what Bill Clinton was impeached for, he was impeached for purgatory and obstruction of justice, which is him lying about his personal life
Mm-hmm.
under oath. So he said he didn't have an affair when he did.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was impeached for.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the shit like Trump's got impeached for,
Mm.
Boy,
and everyone else, it's Richard Nixon got impeached for Watergate.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, we
Andrew
found
Johnson.
out the other day that John F. Kennedy had a Nazi doctor.
Did
that-
really?
Yeah, he had a Nazi doctor that was giving him meth. Was giving him legal meth.
Where'd you find that?
We found it the other day on the podcast with Kenny.
wait, did you
There's a
guys
bunch
know
of other stuff,
Hitler
a bunch of
was an
other
artist?
What's up?
Did you guys know artist was a hit?
You want to look it up right now?
No,
Dr. Feelgood was his name.
Dr. Feelgood.
Yep, that was his fucking name. It was so ironic, so fucking stupid. It was so obvious, and they just, oh well. But yeah, no. I get your point. Like, it's not really that crazy, really. It's like, okay, well, I mean, there are Nazi doctors that give presidents drugs. Like, Bill Clinton. But wasn't Bill Clinton on the Jeffrey Epstein plane?
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of
Everyone
people
was.
were. Trump wasn't though.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't. He was friends with Jeffrey Epstein, but he
There's-
was never on this plane. He never went to one of the islands.
There's photos of him talking to him. There's videos
No,
of
no,
him.
no. They were
talking hot.
friends and they talked, but like, he was never taken
There's
to
a-
the place.
This is real. There's a quote by Donald Trump saying, Jeffrey Epstein might be the only man in the world that loves beautiful women more than me, especially on the younger side. You
That
can
is
look that
so
up.
funny. That
I'll-
is
I'll
so
make-
funny. I don't. You think that means he knew what he knew? I don't know if that means he knew what he knew.
I don't know. The whole Epstein thing is kind of.
It's so weird.
Nice cock.
It's so weird. Like the idea that just confirmed so many conspiracy theories and all these crazy ideas, and it was all packaged together is so insane. Hold on. Okay. Give me this real quick, and then I'll give it back to you.
I like little girls that make me feel so.
There you go.
Turn that shit over.
Have you ever seen the Epstein documentary?
I saw a little bit of it.
I couldn't watch it. It was
Really?
too fucked up for me.
It's so crazy. You see the Michael Jackson documentary?
I didn't watch that.
I don't think
You
he
watch
did
it here.
I don't think he did it.
Do you
You don't
really
think he
think he
didn't?
fucking raped a kid?
Why didn't he do it to Macaulay McClarkeney or however
But I
you
don't
pronounce
know,
it?
bro. Michael Jackson was sus, man. I fucked with him, but when I heard that, I was like,
He's
that sounds
sus.
like some
He's
shit
so
you would
sus.
do.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. The Home Alone.
And they
kid
was
said he
getting
didn't.
into it too.
I don't know.
He could be lying though. I don't know.
That's like a 50-50 for me now. No.
Maybe he was smart enough to not do it to him. Maybe, like, why would you not do it to him? I don't know. It's too popular. I didn't even know that they knew each other before that documentary came out.
Who?
But like, the person's dad was dead, man.
Who?
So one of the kids that like he apparently like got to
Yeah.
another country, but like even if so, he did foul shit. I feel like to some of these kids, like having them come over and then not really taking care of them, and like kind of presenting like if I don't know, but like the dad's committed suicide. Like his life is over from that. Like there's no taking.
Oh,
that
the one
away.
that led the kids over?
Yeah, left the kids to go to California from Australia. That dad's
That's
dead
like,
Yeah.
from suicide.
Yeah.
that's scary. Also, like, how do you let your kid do that?
I don't know.
That's like,
And how does the mom go with him? It's so crazy.
you let your kid go live with a man in another continent.
I know. That's so insane.
Not that it was like deserved, but you could be a little.
Well,
It
we
sound-
were
it just it automatically
know
What is
sounds
it?
sus.
We were looking up for the Trump quote of him saying
One
like,
second, I can find it on a Netflix doc. It's like one of the first clips they have in the Netflix documentary.
Okay.
I want to find it. I don't want to just scroll through it.
"Go ahead, you're on control, sir."
Beautiful.
This shit busting.
You know, so it was really crazy because on the last podcast we kind of talked about like Trump, what he said like before he got elected didn't really matter. Like he was always saying foul shit, but like kind of the hope is that he was gonna like kind of calm down.
He didn't hold any. He doesn't hold
Yeah,
anything back when he
the-
speaks.
The thought was that he was doing it to get attention,
Right,
and then he would calm down when he,
got elected, but that never really happened, unfortunately. Still always kind of crazy.
this might be it. Oh my god, piss off.
What are you doing?
It's
Onision? What?
God.
Why are we looking
no,
at
this
YouTube?
is an ad.
That's crazy.
Your video would start in 15 minutes. Are we
15
showing?
seconds. Oh
So
Jesus!
why do we allow it to happen online?
It's got 10 seconds left.
You bumping this ad, bro?
Onision. I forgot about that dude.
Yeah, Nissan, that was so crazy.
That dude fell off when he got fucking exposed by
It's
Leafy.
going on. It's going on. It's going on. It's going on.
A 1992 party at
Oh, wait, I didn't have it.
Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein shared a joke and a laugh.
Uh.
NFL cheerleaders danced among the crowd. Video from NBC's
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is creepy.
I know where this is going, dude. This is sus. Why the fuck is he dancing with those young ass women?
Last week, after Epstein pleaded not guilty to new federal sex trafficking charges, the president characterized their relationship.
People in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him for 15 years. I wasn't a fan.
But in a 2002 magazine
Cap.
article, Trump called Epstein a terrific guy, adding, "It is even said he likes
There it is.
beautiful women as much as I do. Many of them are on the younger side." On Thursday,
What did he
That
say?
sounds so.
gets out on bail.
That's
Prosecutors have argued
really, really bad.
And that's why he's getting booted out next week.
Well, like that, but like it's also crazy, like that guy ever really existed.
Yeah, it's weird that he
And
existed.
it's
And he was
also
killed.
and it's also weird that he was killed in jail and no one talks about it, and that someone was definitely
Didn't happen.
set
Didn't happen.
up. He didn't kill himself. Everybody knows that he didn't kill himself.
Also,
That he was murdered, and that no one really talks about it.
I think we've talked about this before, but just remove it actually happening. Think of just a random dude. They find out he has a giant sex trafficking ring, and a ton of politicians, celebrities, and famous people are like documented to hang out with him.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't think
But-
of
What the Trump
It
said
in
is that
context is
he
insane.
did have like a falling out with him, which probably,
I don't know.
hopefully, was something about that. Maybe it was, I don't know.
I feel like
Saw something he didn't like, but like I think Donald Trump didn't really. I don't know if he really did any shit with Jeffrey Epstein. I don't think he did. Maybe I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I am, but
I don't know.
I don't
Try
think.
to trust his word.
Sam,
It is.
Sam, how do you feel about that Kanye and Jeffree Star shit?
There's no way that's real.
That
but it'd
shit
be
is so fake, but people are
it'd be
actually
so
fucking
funny
believing
if it was
People
real.
are actually believing that shit. I'm like,
It'd be
Kanye
so funny
is
if it
not
was real.
gay, dude. He was literally fucking Kim K. Like, what?
Yeah, you don't marry
Yeah, I
Kim
feel like
Kardashian if
Kim
you like dudes.
Kardashian's definitely sensed homosexuality and would definitely stay away from that shit. I feel like.
Yeah.
Actually, if you
Kanye's not
if you
like
dated
that,
Kim
right?
Kardashian and you had to follow with Kim Kardashian, would you not go?
Kanye's not gay.
I guess
He
it,
wouldn't
it
fuck
doesn't really
Jeffree
work like
Star.
that, but
Are they getting divorced? Is that
Yeah,
yeah, they're getting
yeah.
divorced.
That's so crazy.
I hope they like
'Cause
fix
they
their
talk-
shit though.
They talked like mad shit, man. Like Kanye would talk mad shit
On
about
his
Kim K.
Twitter.
Like,
On his Twitter.
well, like mad shit, like literally dissing her, but like also like the reason why it works so well right now is because she's taking care of the funds, and
Yeah.
that I'm just doing what I'm doing, and she's taking care of all the money.
You know, Kanye is actually. He says he's lost like $4 million from making music. He said his probably net income from music is negative $4 million because of just the amount he spends on production. Because like if you look at people like My
Damn.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies, if you look at the amount of people that were on it, all of those people have to get paid.
Right.
So he said his net income of music, it was positive at the beginning, but once he started doing other things like fashion and
But the
everything
reason
else
why fashion and all those things work is
was
because
'cause
of
that's
his
what he says, yeah.
music.
he said music was an avenue to put me into like different businesses to make me money, but right now I'm not making any money from music. I'm actually
Right.
losing money, which is a cool thing.
Yeah.
Kanye's
He's
that
so successful
people
now.
look at
So,
Kanye.
Like, look at
People
Jay-Z.
look at Kanye and are like, "Oh, I like the old Kanye." I'm like, Kanye's literally good in like every aspect. What are you talking
Kanye's
about?
just Kanye, man.
Kanye's
Like
Kanye.
all the way through. I don't think he's like
Imagine if he actually runs for president.
That's
he already
jokes.
did. You
I
think
mean,
he
like,
will
but, like,
again? Like
seriously
actually
this time.
seriously?
He said he'd run out of the Republican Party if he had like.
He
entered
wouldn't
in
win
that.
though.
Mm.
But he'd be on stage talking. He'd get enough.
Yeah.
He'd get enough press that he'd be at a debate.
Right.
Like imagine like Jeb Bush arguing with Kanye. It's odd.
That'd be so funny.
That'd be
But
jokes.
like, I think Kanye would be able to get the crowd riled up. Like if there's a crowd, I think Kanye would be able to get a crowd riled up better than politicians.
It'd be very hard to get him to be taken seriously.
Yeah, it would be. It would very, very well be.
I think that's his downfall. Even if he had good ideas, which I don't know if he does, but
Right. Yeah. No, I totally agree with you.
yeah.
What? And it's so crazy because really we've kind of proven that the idea of presidency is really just a celebrity contest, popular vote.
Yeah.
Like Kanye can run, Donald Trump can run, like all
There's
these
gonna be
different people.
So many celebrities running now.
There is. Yeah, 100% there is. And because they actually have a shot of winning.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
That's
think
how Ronald Reagan started. He was an actor.
oh my god, that's so fucking crazy. And it's also crazy because I don't think when you vote for somebody, you're necessarily voting for them. Like, especially with Biden. You're not really voting for Biden. Biden's not there.
Yeah.
If you support Biden, he's not there. He's
You support
lacking.
what he's against.
You support what he's against, but also you support his team.
He also
Every speech that Biden gives isn't his. It's his team's
Yeah.
speech. There's been plenty of people. It
That's the
almost
same thing with
looks
Trump, though.
no.
No.
Trump's,
No.
You think he
No.
writes his own speeches
Trump's
and just
speeches-
says whatever the
No,
fuck he
Trump's
no,
wants?
he doesn't
speeches are
write it
so-
down. He just goes out and goes. At
Such
his
a low-
at his literal
His wife took fucking Obama's wife's one of her
Yeah.
speeches.
He made a funny
literally
joke about
took
that.
literally took her whole speech.
Trump made an actually pretty funny joke about
Talk
that.
about
He
that, Sarah. I know you
he
know what
goes-
I'm talking about.
He goes, I don't get why they hate me so much. Michelle Obama gave the speech and everyone raved about it. It was on the news everywhere. And then Melania gave the same exact speech and they made fun of her for it.
People
It
fucking
was so
clowned
funny.
her because she
It was
fucking
like
copied
word
her.
for word.
Yeah, she literally
I have to
copied.
go.
You have to go?
I do.
Alrighty
Should
then.
we end it?
We should end it.
Alright.
Alrighty then. This has been a great episode. This has been fun. This has been exciting.
Ciao.
I'm glad you were on the podcast. I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
were on the podcast.
I'm grateful.
And for the second time, Josh. And we'll get this shit out. And I'm excited about it. Alrighty then, guys. Peace out.